or one. But we have 32 beers. Any guesses on which one you will? We're gonna do a different style. We're gonna do 5 at a time, and we're gonna pick from those 5 which one advances to the final round. So there's gonna be a total of 7, top 7, and then from there we'll go ahead and kind of line up those 7 from best to 7th best. So which ones do you guys think will make it to the top 7? Now, if you see here, we have this little section over here. That's all our German beers. The rest is, mainly Texas and U.S. beers. So any guesses on which one's going to make the top 7?
Well, I have not tried a single one of these, so I am going to go purely based off of the can design. And my pick on this side of the table is going to go with the Three Nations Brewery, this cozy Bavarian. Mainly just because of the way the little art is on the can itself. I really like that. So I think that they're going to make
that
it.
That one actually won last year.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
oh, really?
What
a pick.
So you got a good pick, man. You're taking a reigning champion from actually it was 2021. We didn't do it last year. But
So yeah, that's what I'm going from the US side. And
okay.
I guess from the German style beers, when you look at all those, I think that the gold and red, that one right there, yeah, that just looks like true
classic.
German style there. So I'd have to go with that.
I don't even know what it's named.
So I can't even pronounce that. So those are my 2 picks.
Smoke beer. We'll call it the German smoke beer.
Yep. There we go. So that is what those are going to be my picks.
All right, that's George.
All right, so I have 7, but I won't tell you all 7. All right.
So
John's already calling his shot.
Yeah, I feel like I could call the whole thing. No. So I'm probably going to go with the Einger for the German beer. I'm pretty sure that's my favorite German Oktoberfest.
Yep.
It's been a bit. Then I've tried all of them next to each other, and then for the American ones, there's a lot of new breweries, Houston really based, that we haven't tried before. I think I'm going to end up going with the Great Heights one, right? But if I was to, throw my real quick out there, I would probably do the Hofbrau, the Einger, the Warsteiner, the Great Heights, the Eureka Heights, the 11 Below, and then the Three Nations.
Okay,
that would be my broad, because I think 2 of those won in previous years.
11 Below won like the year prior to that.
So we'll see.
All right, Pedro, what do you got?
I'm also going to do the Einger, and then the New Magnolia. I haven't tried the New Magnolia Oktoberfest, but I love New Magnolia in general, so I figure it's going to be good.
Okay. And from the German side, I'm a big Hofbrau fan and also a Paulaner fan. Mm-hmm. But if I'm at Oktoberfest, I feel like I'm gonna have more Hofbrau, in general, right? Okay. So it's a lighter beer. I think I like it a lot more. So I think this is gonna win. But granted, I haven't tried. I don't think this best beer for Weihenstephaner or the smoke beer. So we'll see. All right. So I'm gonna go German Hofbrau,
the King's Brew,
and then the U.S. side. Man, this is a tough one. I'm a big fan of Paradigm, and they're fairly new.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna do in this. I haven't tried a lot of their beers, but the beers that I've had, they're pretty solid. So I'm gonna go with that Paradigm.
The Paradigm is a pretty neat story and how they started up too. I'm probably not gonna do it justice. So Paradigm is kind of 3 partners. One of them, the former head brewer from Karbach, right? The other 2, I think between the 3 of them have 60 years of experience in the beverage industry. One of them in beverage distribution, the other in beverage marketing. Yeah. And they partnered with the city of Tomball and one of their new tech developments to build this state-of-the-art facility, one of the nicest kind of startups of a microbrewery or craft brewery that I've seen in a long time.
It's super nice.
A lot of capital went into it, so you can tell that they had a lot of experience to be able to pull that kind of capital, and have been pretty impressed with what they put out.
Funny story, one of the founders, one of my employees, that's his brother. So I'm like, awesome. That was a small world, but yeah.
Awesome.
It's a good person to know.
All right.
Well,
we got our quick thing on just dynamics. So we're gonna do these rounds, right? And every round, there's gonna be 5 beers, and in some rounds, there is gonna be a non-alcoholic. That same non-alcoholic that you see here, right there. That's Athletic Brewing Oktoberfest. And we're gonna try to guess from those 5, whenever there is that non-alcoholic in there, which one it is. And if we get it wrong, we're gonna have some spicy schnapps as a penalty. So, pay attention, especially in that round where there's a non-alcoholic, because it's gonna be fun. All right. Now, we all have to, as a consensus, move the top 1 of the 5 to that final round. But we're gonna be
We're all friends here.
We're gonna be friends, but sometimes we're not. So we each get 2 golden tickets. So those golden tickets, whatever, if you use that golden ticket, whatever beer you think is the best, that's your veto power. That one's moving over to the final. All right. So use those. You only have 2. All right, and there's gonna be 7 rounds. So
what exactly are we picking here? Are we picking best flavor, or are we picking?
Good question.
Good question. Good clarification. So we're picking the beer that take yourselves to Germany, Munich. You're in the bench. You're having beer with your friends. You don't really care what beer you're having because you're having such a great time, and you're just slamming beer after beer after beer. What beer is that going to be? That's the criteria.
The one that you're gonna just enjoy so much that you're gonna drink that the whole time you're there.
You're gonna. The point of beer drinking is to enjoy it with friends and people you love, right? So why not find that beer that you don't have to worry about whether you're gonna like or not?
You're just gonna pick it.
You're gonna pick it up and just drink.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So that's our criteria.
Woo,
all right. So this is live, so we'll take a little break just to get a lot of these set up, and we'll be back with the actual samples, the first 5. All right? All right, so take
I get to see the first attempt of us not falling over this bench trying to all get off it.
Hopefully we don't break it.
Is it our turn?
Yes, it's your turn. Go ahead.
We got the beer mates.
All right, guys. We have a ton of brie. I'm not really sure how to use it.
We have a ton of
So, yeah.
yeah.
So I think it's like these pretzels are hot, right?
Yes.
You
So
guys
these
might
ones
want
first.
We also have chicken salad.
Not these.
It was a thing that I thought could keep you guys up to sustain all the alcohol.
Hey, you can't hook now over
No, I'm just going to put them here. I'm going to help
You
you
guys
move
want? You guys want to take some plates? Like, some food or no?
Yeah, we'll start getting some food. All right, so I'm not looking. I'm just going to move them over here.
So we need like multiple bottles of well, it's like basically.
What would happen if we get too drunk to sustain facilitation of this?
Try to pace yourselves.
Brace yourself.
Y'all are actually gonna have a lot more time to be drinking throughout this.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why.
why. That's all we're concerned.
So.
Ashley told us an hour. That's all she's committed to being sober for.
We better hurry this
Wait,
up.
you guys think this bench works for you?
We're fine.
You
Yeah.
want to have each one a chair?
Now we can cozy up.
No, the benches work fine. I just zoomed it out a tiny bit because I was right on the edge, and
Because
I kept
Pedro's
having to kind of lean in. And I was like,
Pedro's butt is flying, but I didn't see it.
I got plenty of space on mine.
It's fine.
We can move the benches way slightly if we need to.
Do we have food now? Or we do want to do a break for sausages? Oh boy.
That's like
Precarious.
yeah, I kind of leaned. I put the chair there just to.
You guys want some hot dogs? There's blackface that might look better for the camera. Versus-
Duct tape.
Yes, take
Got it there?
a crafty corner.
Get out of here.
Where's the duct tape?
I think you'll be fine. I mean,
I was half joking, but
Yeah.
I
I don't think you need the duct tape.
what?
Okay.
We have to face the green
Yeah, we have duct tape all over the house.
for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Children.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you put like little lines, we don't have it right now, but in the porch, you pretend breakfast spots, You can make little roads, make them sure they're little fires. You can,
So
there's a lot of things you can do with this.
wait, we need one more non-alcoholic.
There's only one.
No, there's supposed to be 3.
Oh, I
You
see.
use the same one 3 times. This is Damien's plan.
Oh, I have 2 of them. Okay, so gotcha.
There should be enough ounce-wise.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be mildly judicious with your pours, because if things win, you're gonna have to,
Yeah, that's what it's.
Mildly.
you need to do 1.5 ounce pours.
Gotcha.
What? I don't
Or
know.
actually, do you have a shot glass?
Yeah, he does, but we'll figure it out.
We're gonna eyeball it. I mean, we know what an ounce is. We've
You're
pressed.
basically
We've
gonna have to
pressed
do 1 ounce pours.
We've pressed, so I can get a bottle and be like 4.5 ounces.
Okay. Yeah, because if a 12 ounce one moves to the final, you're
See, I think if I remember correctly, you have good memory.
gonna have 8
It's supposed to
glasses.
say something about a golden ticket. So that you're meant
Oh, yours are so much nicer than mine.
No, I got
started
yours.
just tearing things.
I got yours and I just cut it. So these are yours. Remember, guys, we have a little, it might not be the tastiest, but we have chicken salad. Gonna pack up that alcohol.
Should we eat now, or are we gonna have a?
You guys should
We will
eat
start.
now.
What's your thought?
Yeah.
Eat now or we're gonna break?
I think eat now.
Have a light snack.
Light eating, you know?
There's sausage that Pedro has warming.
Pumped about sausage.
Yeah, we can bring it
The
in.
white sausages.
Bring it into
Oh,
the
yeah.
team.
It's like
rocks.
quality
The team
control
is the best.
and make sure that.
We're gonna shuffle them.
Oh.
So it'll be fine.
Wait, so I need to move.
These are way better than the 4 cent ones that I would get at Fiji.
Yeah, you guys are right. There's nothing first to do.
Wait, which one did you say was last year's winner?
Cozy Bavarian by 3 Nations.
Cozy Bavarian
Yeah.
Vacations.
That was one of the winners.
I just wanna make sure that again, it's like,
11 below one here. And
just wanna make sure they're not all in the same.
Real Ale was another big contender.
Okay, I think that you're using a lot of things.
Okay. I think we're good. This one goes here. Okay.
We're in Germany. We had some white sausage and it like knocked our sausage off. Like,
Now, have you had,
I
these are
did.
bratwurst, have you had Weisswurst?
yeah, that's what we had.
Yeah, Weisswurst is always my family's
What is
favorite.
that's what this is?
Yeah.
It's a bratwurst, it's
Yeah.
Spain's.
Okay.
There's no different Weisswurst and bratwurst. Because my grandfather always explained it to me that way, that there was a difference. I think it's in the spicing, but, Weisswurst is
Just to measure.
the primary.
That is right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Who's here with Sebastian?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, one of my parents is reading.
That's so nice.
So he's talking
So,
about
so your bratwurst is kind of like you're almost like a
Not
Sometimes it
Yeah.
He doesn't have staff reading, like rapid reading, they have
So
like.
that's
Yeah. Yeah, like they can
Oh,
just
they
take
can
whatever
carry
they
it.
want.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
So it's
so.
similar.
He calls it, I'm like,
You know, it's
no.
the Weisswurst.
yes.
Yeah.
Just beef, maybe.
Beef. I'll Google it and then I can use it for my random German facts.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Cindy's parents live in Houston,
Oh, yeah.
so check this out.
You like
I'm
sour?
like, where's Sebastian? He's like, he's been at my parents since
Intermission.
Thursday. Can you imagine their liberty? This is how they look so happy.
You guys are right.
This only happens for very recent.
No,
But letting them grind for
Yeah.
Okay.
Before was just
Yeah,
nice.
you're
Yeah.
getting super soft.
Just because we have you, when I'm in the valley,
Like
I
crazy.
You're like, alright.
my sister went.
Are
to
we
the
eating
valley,
in front for the
And I
camera?
was so close to sending her with Abby on the flight.
Just like
Because Abby's pretty, and I was like,
Oh,
my
yeah.
mom would look.
And the guy's like, you sure you
And she
want this?
just-
I'm like, yeah.
We sent Sebastian for a whole week down.
Oh, yeah.
My-
All right, don't get too
my
hungry,
parents,
everyone
like,
there.
every summer-
Yes, we're
On the
taking a
TV.
bit of a
We need a
Food break.
sustenance to drink all this beer.
got some German
Sorry to make you
was it Spatzel? Spatzel?
Oh, yay.
So-
Some curry ketchup, some bratwurst, some pretzel bites. So, and we also have some nice sweets, German
some-
sweets back
Yeah, we'll
there.
get some snacks throughout the beer.
Yeah,
They were born. They were born in.
There's gonna be that spicy schnapps somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in the whole setup.
We
It's right
waited,
here.
Sebastian was like potty training, and we're like, all right.
Where is it? Over there.
Yeah, it's
Are
fine.
you just taking it out of the bottle, or do you use cups?
Should we just do? Should we do it
Do
out
you
of
want
the?
like a schnapps cup?
Should we do it out of the? What the hell is that thing called?
Oh, the flask.
The flask. Yeah, we should just do it out of the flask.
Yeah.
Is the flask filled?
No.
We're doing a haircut. So you guys have
The white chocolate is really good.
Oh,
I just cut whatever.
What is it?
Let's see how this
it's
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the
Oh,
white
good.
sauce?
We literally ate right
I don't
before
know.
we got here.
Danny was just asking.
It's a German bratwurst. The
This
white
one?
sausage. Yeah. A proper German bratwurst as opposed to kind of like your American style.
Okay.
What's this?
You can have the
Spätzle.
Spätzle.
Again, what is this?
Mm.
What is
Like
space?
a egg
Guys, is
noodle.
it possible?
It is an egg noodle.
Huh?
It's usually made by
Is it hot?
extruding out of something like a potato ricer.
Mhm.
They
Are
say
you
they
gonna
extruded
eat
and
and
dried
then
it,
drink,
but
or should we start?
You can start.
Okay.
if you're making it fresh, usually you would
Starting?
extrude it directly into boiling water.
Why not?
When you would take it
Yeah.
out, and then
Yeah.
Oh, these are the golden
and then you
tickets?
take the rest.
Yeah, alright.
Thank
Oh.
you.
I know.
Yeah.
Love them.
Alright, we're popping the first beer of Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Over here.
And actually, today is the first day
Of
of Oktoberfest. It's also Mexican Independence Day,
Oh, yeah.
which I filmed a show on Mexican Independence Day with you. So
Yeah.
it all kind of ties together, Germans, Mexicans.
What a wonderful day.
I mean, we both love beer, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean that's the important part.
Are there great Mexican beers?
Great Mexican beer.
so I would say
There are
some are better than others,
Well, of course, yeah.
but as far as like by great, what do you mean by great? Like something that the same definition that we're talking about now, like something that you would just grab and drink
Something
all
that's-
day.
Well, something that's like held in really high esteem. That's like.
Oh. Guess which one's like the best? Definitely not Corona.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely not Corona.
Or Dos Equis
Or Dos
for my
Equis. Yeah.
for my
They only
personal.
get like a lick of
I
it.
think
I
like
mean,
Indio,
Modelo is a pretty
Yeah.
good one for me. I started drinking
Modelo Especial.
Modelo.
Yeah.
Modelo Negra is a real good big one. I really like.
Golden ticket.
Modelo Negra is like a more darker one, and I really like the flavor of that.
Yeah. I would say actually Modelo took the
The number one beer,
number one
right?
beer spot
Yeah.
after
Mhm.
Bud Light, had their thing going on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Modelo.
Modelo
Pronouncing
Especial.
correctly.
Wow.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Don't make them mad.
Modelo has there's number one, right? In the U.S.
Yeah, number one in the U.S. now.
Yeah.
After Bud Light, took the
Did their thing. Yeah. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, Modelo's always been pretty good. Not normally my go-to.
What's your standard go-to?
Honestly, typically any kind of like light, ultra light beers like Michelob's.
Thank you.
Modelo Oro is another one that's really good.
Okay.
So any type of
But more like-
ultra light American
Yeah.
Yeah,
lager.
ultra light.
Yeah, that's
beers.
good.
Cause it's just like.
Yeah,
good
that's
pour.
perfect.
Right. This is good.
You shall see.
Oh, that's big. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers. Do you want to say something?
Are
Do we wait for the other ones? or-
I think we're gonna do all five at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's do the all five.
That's right.
Because we're gonna have to. It's gonna be very hard to rate them doing one at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah. No, we have to have
Dang.
all five of them and take a sip of all five of them to
Mhm.
kind of get
Yeah,
back to back
I don't think they're poured
sense
yet.
of.
All right, I'm gonna need more sauce.
Yeah, so I'm definitely more of a like tequila drinker.
Okay.
I drink a lot more tequila than I do beers or anything else.
Have you tried the Fortaleza?
Dude, my favorite.
Yes.
I have an añejo bottle that I'm like itching to like want to try, but then it's like this much left. So I'm like, I don't want to finish it because I haven't found a replacement bottle to
Yeah,
like
they're
have as
so
a
hard to
backup.
find. It's,
Yeah.
It's super hard to find.
Is it a relatively new
No.
company or just something
No,
that-
they've
okay.
been around for a while, but
They've gotten more hype now.
they're,
Okay.
I'd say they're relatively new to the U.S.
Okay. Okay.
They've been making tequila for a long time in Mexico, but never made it to the U.S. market.
And it's
And
pure,
so
no
recent.
additives. It's really, really good. These like
It's-
the Don
yeah.
Julios, the Patrons, they all have some sort of additive that makes it taste better.
Right, got it.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so a lot of the more popular ones, like what people consider to be the easy drinking tequilas, like the Casamigos, a lot of the celebrity,
Casamigos, wow.
yeah,
Can I grab a fork? If you have a minute, Pedro?
that is
Uh-huh.
any tequila that you try that has a strong vanilla forward flavor typically has some kind of additives in it.
Interesting.
Now, not to say that there aren't tequilas additive free that have some vanilla flavoring in
I
them,
was about to drink this.
but it's
Presumably
not.
from
Just natural,
barrel aging,
right?
correct? Yeah.
But
So
there's
you gotta have your,
most of the ones that have a very strong
there, I'll get
vanilla
there.
flavor
These are
typically
chili,
are additives of like where they're trying to cover up and mask the actual agave
Those have a
flavor.
little bit of both, right?
So yeah, but yeah, Fortaleza is my favorite. I think after that, I don't. It's so good that I can't really like gauge or tell you like who would even the second ones would be, because everything else other than
That's
Fortaleza is basically. All right, so
I like the ability to see
Okay.
the color across them.
Yeah,
Very nice.
intentional.
Intentional.
1 and 5. Okay.
All right, we're just missing
Intentional by picking random cans and hoping that they have
This is a very intentional process. Oh, almost lost
That
that
is
one.
true
Okay.
because
All right, there's some that are going to advance to the next round. To a recommendation, we have some that are
Three
singles and
and
some
four,
that are
okay.
doubles or 6-packs.
Uh-huh.
So try not to finish it just in case we move it out into the final round.
okay.
That works.
We
Do we
can do
still
that.
have some left on some of these? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're good.
okay.
So we can drink the whole thing or no?
I mean, yeah.
At least this round, we probably.
I think the idea is if it's definitely the one we're picking, might be worth
holding on to
setting it up,
I don't know if
and then
I
they
have,
can top
I
them
don't know
off.
if I have that kind of control.
I don't know if I do either. I'll do that.
when you drink tons of shots, just it might be a natural reflex, to just down it all completely.
Yeah. Just try to resist the urge.
Okay.
All right.
These definitely all have these. Well, 1 and 2 have a
Distinctly different
similar.
color. Here,
1 and 2 slightly.
do me a favor. Hold up 4 and 5. Because I'm gonna be able to 3. So you get a feel for the difference in color here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see probably 3 is the lightest.
Right.
Mhm.
1 is probably the second, and then
Goes to
2 and 5,
2
and 4 is probably the
5.
darkest.
Yeah.
So
Four's the best.
a couple well,
I would say 4
Four
probably has
is
the
the
most.
US one. Yeah.
I would say 4 probably has the most forward flavor. Is gonna have the most flavor.
not
Like,
necessarily.
flavor punch,
You'd be
maybe.
surprised.
It would be the. So color comes from a couple of different places. Predominantly, it's the malt that you use
Mhm.
within the beer.
Okay.
The malts varying all over the place. The way they're manufactured is essentially taking barley, getting it wet, and then roasting it at a certain temperature. That allows it to start to germinate,
Okay.
and that releases enzymes that ultimately are going to turn starches into sugars, so you can make beer. So if you think about that in the very base case, your most basic malt,
Depending on how much
right,
it chars the
you're
bar.
going to get a very light beer like this of a standard 2-row malt. Now, this could become dark like this simply because of the pH of your water, right? So water chemistry can change the color of it without much
Okay.
else. That's why brewing a Pilsner is very difficult. You have to have really high water quality control to brew a proper like German style Pilsner.
Gotcha.
The other thing is, as you take those malts, you can roast them at higher temperatures.
Mhm.
You can roast them for longer. You may roast them with or without oxygen, and that's going to produce all sorts of different specialty malts. So things that
Okay.
are caramely, things that are burnt and chocolatey. That's
Right,
where
right.
if you think like a Guinness or something, right? There's a lot of
Mhm.
chocolate malt in that. Generally, Oktoberfest beers, your classic Marzen is going to be made with a Munich or a Vienna malt. The main difference between a Munich and a Vienna malt versus kind of your more classic kind of standard 2-row malt is that it's roasted at a higher temperature and is usually roasted a bit longer. Munich malt starts at a lower temperature, and
Try it
Vienna
one.
malt starts at or higher moisture.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Cheers.
Number 1.
Prost.
Prost.
That one's. I haven't.
I like.
Yeah, me too. It's very light, and
Mhm.
it has like some flavor that wants to kind of come out, but it kind of wants you to have some more. You know,
The
it's
flavor
not-
dissipates too
it
quickly.
dissipates really fast.
Yeah.
It has a reserved balance
Right.
maltiness.
Yeah, the finish is like it kind of drops off really quick.
I like the smoothness of it. I like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
flavor
I
that you
agree.
get while
I
you're
can
drinking
drink
it.
a lot of it.
Yeah. To your point, Damien, it invites you to drink more of it
Yeah.
because you're getting the flavor while you're drinking it. But as soon as you pass it through, the flavor kind of goes away, and
Yeah,
you're
it
like,
goes
I
away
want some
really
more of it.
And it
Some
has
more of that
enough flavor profile, right?
Yeah.
You're not drinking
Mhm.
an American
Okay.
light lager.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
Number 2.
Oh,
Okay.
hoppier.
That's exactly it.
Hoppier, yeah.
So when you think about classic German style Oktoberfest beers, whether it's Marzen or some of the more newer ones that are essentially a strong lager, the hops are intended to be very reserved.
Yeah.
This, most notably, is the characteristic of American citrus hops,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So a lot of
Yeah.
the American hops tend to be more citrusy. I mean, I think they've done a great job of it.
It's
Right?
actually
It's really well
good.
balanced.
It's really good.
I would
Yeah.
say it gives you a similar kind of experience as number 1, but with that extra
With that
little.
hop.
And the hop bitterness kind of sits on the back of the palate
Yeah.
a bit longer.
Yeah,
Yep,
and it's
yep.
but it's like, do you look for that? Like you look for that hoppiness when you're at Oktoberfest. It kind of just takes you by surprise. It took me by
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah.
getting that hoppiness.
Yeah, no.
All right.
All right,
Number 3.
Number 3.
Bro.
Wow.
So I'd say similar to number 1.
Where's the rest of it?
I think it's a bit drier.
Yeah.
It might have a slightly higher alcohol content. Hey, are we going to be allowed for the 4 that lose to find out what they are so we can?
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah.
talk through
We'll,
that?
we'll
Okay.
know what they are at the end. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking as we do it because then we can actually.
No, because then, but then we start gaming it. And we,
Yeah.
we have very smart.
You start to know
people around
what's
us.
available.
All right, fine. You guys are too
From someone
intelligent for me.
from just your normal, very ultralight beer drinker.
Do you like that one the best so far?
No, this
No.
number 1 so far.
That one you like better
I
because
like better.
it's light, but it actually has some flavor to it. I tend to agree with you.
This to me is a light beer, but the flavor is just not
Beer maidens?
there for me.
Is there any non-alcoholic in this round?
Why?
We need to know.
You do need to let us know.
You have to let us know if it's
I
in the
have
round.
to let you know. No, there's not.
Okay, good to know.
So no guessing non-alcoholic on this round.
Oh, stakes are lower than.
Okay.
When the stakes is I have to drink schnapps, then no, absolutely not.
Hey, these are high quality schnapps.
Okay, if you say so.
All right.
Spicy.
Is there such thing as high quality schnapps?
Well, it comes in a plastic bottle, so you know.
So it's premium shit. You know it's premium shit.
All right, number 4.
Cheers.
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 Prost.
Yeah, that's more like it. It's too sweet, I think, a little bit.
Much maltier, but I think the sweetness is too pronounced.
Yeah.
I actually like it. I like the flavor of it, but I don't know that I would drink it, the whole time throughout the whole day.
Yeah.
The other thing that I think is interesting about this, think about both 1 and 3. This has a much stronger hop backbone, but the maltiness
right.
and the sweetness of it,
It just hides it.
it balances it well, right? So if you're going to be hoppier, which is completely acceptable for Marzen style beer, balancing it with the stronger malts is the way to do it. And I think that does a good job of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
All
Number
right,
5.
5.
That's more traditional, I would say.
Ooh. Okay.
That's an Oktoberfest. Marzen
So
style.
1 and 5 to me.
Very caramelly.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
I like 5 has that smoothness with a lot more flavor than 1. But I feel
think
like
you're right.
But I feel like I don't know that I would be able to drink 5, all day.
Yeah. When I go back and forth, I feel like I like 1
Yeah.
more.
5 has a bit more of a hop profile than 1 as well.
5
Yeah.
5 to me has more
Which-
flavor. It's good, but I wouldn't drink it all day. I
What do you
think
think,
I would drink
Pedro?
1 all day.
You're thinking 1?
I think so, yeah.
I'm thinking 1.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
1 too.
I think we're all going 1.
We're all
All
going
right.
1.
Yeah.
1.
1.
Cheers. Who's forward?
Cheers.
Cheers. Prost.
You do know that there are more golden tickets than there are rounds in this?
No, but you need if you want to veto somebody else's
right.
golden ticket in
Yeah,
the
you
same
got it.
round.
I mean, so I
you gotta
guess double veto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you're that feel that strongly about a certain beer.
All right. We're gonna need.
You guys should have ordered this differently if the first beer was the best.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
That's it. It's
No.
just that it's 5.
Well, there's still
That's fine.
plenty more rounds
I'm
to go.
biased here.
so-
Not biased here. So.
I thought 2 and 5 were bad.
What?
You thought so? 2 is too hoppy for
I didn't
an
like 2 at
Oktoberfest
all.
style beer.
5 felt a little too caramelly. I mean, 3 is also a little bit odd.
I like the
It'd be
balance of 4.
1, 4, 3, 2, 5. is
Yeah,
maybe
I would
mine.
have put 4 on the next docket, and then 5 for me, and then
3's my dead last.
3 is my
Pretty sure last one.
Yeah.
Of your total ratings of like what would be the worst 5?
4.
Nah, we don't have to do that.
We'll be here forever.
I'm
We'll-
gonna-
Yeah,
be
we'll be
here.
here for a
Yeah.
long time.
yeah.
I would say if I was gonna drink a beer at a sitting down and I just wanted a Oktoberfest style flavor, and I'm only drinking 1 or 2,
4.
then 4 for sure.
4 is me.
Yeah, 4
Yep.
is-
That,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it
4 for sure.
it replicates your classic Marzen style better than any of the other.
But if I'm gonna be at a festival drinking that, constantly the whole time I'm there.
Just make a note that eventually I want to know what 4 was, but not yet because I'm not allowed apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
Look,
Nice
they'll
over here.
tell us.
So we.
Years.
Yeah, but by the time I'm on 33,
Question.
I'm not going to remember that 4 was the one that I liked.
We can go ahead and finish everything except for 1, right?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 5.
leave 1. You can finish the rest of them.
John likes.
Definitely cut them off.
Was that my order? Did you just dictate my order?
Well,
No.
that's-
Okay.
All right.
All right, next 5.
Wait, so what?
So take
Okay,
these away.
sorry. Now I need instructions.
We need to do another 5.
Yeah, take
No,
these
don't
away.
take them away.
I
There's
leave
plenty
them.
of room for 35
We'll
beers on
finish
this table.
them. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
finish them.
We're just,
We'll stack
row,
them
row,
once we
row,
finish
row,
it.
row.
This one we need to make sure we
I mean,
save.
Save, yeah,
Yeah.
save
the
1.
remaining, because I still have some in the.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you're going to need to save 1. Don't
Save
finish
for
1.
sure.
Can I just-
So number one is
if
the
I'm already done with them, can I just stack them?
Yeah, yeah.
I already finished 4. 4 was pretty good.
Okay, number 1 was the winner.
Yeah, I'd have to go 1, 4 just as a flavor that I liked, a little more flavor than 1. Then maybe 5. 3 was definitely last, so I'd say 1, 4, 5, 2, and 3 for me. But yeah, 1 was.
I
good.
think
Really like
I'm 1, 5, 4,
Mm.
3, and 2.
I can see that.
I think because you still had a really solid malt backbone in
Right.
5, wasn't quite as strong. I could probably 3 of 5, but only 2 of 4.
Do you think this is that smoky beer?
Absolutely not.
No?
If that's
That's
anything like a
fine.
Rausch beer, you're gonna smell it by the time they set it in front of you. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I don't know German well enough to know if it's actually a Rausch beer. But you threw a couple of things in there that I don't know are technically Oktoberfest. That might be one of them.
yeah.
You know, if you
It
want to only
said
do 2
Smarties
of those
and stuff.
non-alcoholic rounds, throw one of those pumpkin beers in there and just see what happens to it.
Oh boy.
The beer, Vanessa made an executive decision of not informing you when a non-alcoholic is on their flight.
Okay. So like for the next
What are we
6
gonna do?
flights,
The next.
if we
6
think it's
rounds.
non-alcoholic, we got to take the guess. And if we succeed, then we succeed. If we fail because we don't guess it, or we fail because we guess it
No
wrong.
one's gonna guess.
Yeah, we're just not gonna guess. I'm just gonna say
Oh no, we're gonna guess.
no.
I mean, I've never had that beer, so I don't know. But I feel
But
like
we
we
have
should be able to guess.
potential of having 6 shots of schnapps.
Okay, that's too much.
That's
I
too
tend
much.
to agree.
Okay.
The beer wenches have decided. I mean, because you have a babysitter, got to make it home at some point.
So do we let it slide? Or
Yeah.
for this round, well, we might change our minds again.
Wait, is there a non-alcoholic?
There's a non-alcoholic.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Now things are getting spicy,
Where is the music?
It's very quiet in the background, I believe.
but you have to whisper to Alexa because then the other Alexa starts playing.
Wait, there's 2 Alexas and they compete with each
They
other.
compete with each other all the
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Okay, so we've
Oh,
got
there's music.
6, 7, and 8 here. Already, I mean,
All right.
number 8 looks very
They
light.
felt very clean, although very different from the other beers.
I agree.
Yeah.
Number 6.
6 and 7 have a very similar color.
3 was very filled.
6 is a little more
That's
ambery.
maybe why
I
like it
agree.
So much.
More amber.
You know,
What-
I didn't
what
want to
would-
get super nerdy, but I really
I-
thought
I
of
would-
bringing
I
an SRM table out, and
What is that?
it would help you identify the color, right? And then you
Oh,
could,
okay.
and then there's certain like there's a bunch of different ratings. Like Brewfather is probably the most common one that would tell you this style should be between these 2
Oh,
color
okay.
points, etc. But I wasn't going to get that nerdy.
Yeah.
John,
We want to finish at a good hour.
I know.
Okay.
yeah. So some of these, like this one here, is being more. Ooh,
I'm just looking at it like,
I feel like that dark one's probably going to be the
The
non-alcoholic.
non-alcoholic,
Yeah.
It's
They're probably
possible
overcompensating.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
compensate.
Visually, you know, when
It's
someone's
already
trying to like.
The unfortunate
Wow, it
thing
smells
is
weird.
that you
This
only
is the
have.
smoked beer.
Yeah.
That's the beer. I
Yeah.
told you you'd know it.
Yep. That's 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow, you
Alright.
can definitely smell
This
the
is-
smoke.
9 and
Slaps you in
10.
the face.
I'll hold 10 up here to give you an
Yeah.
idea. This is
You
the
need that
lightest
smell
of the
vision.
batch.
And it,
Yeah, smell-o-vision would be nice right now.
Yeah.
you definitely can smell the smoke. And like, wow. Okay.
Do you like Roush beers?
Honestly, I've never had them.
Oh,
this is
they're-
my first
Where do you
time.
even
I
find
thoroughly
them? I
enjoyed
don't
it.
think where do you even find them?
I got it from the little brew shop just down the corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But there's some breweries in the U.S. that make them.
I know, but you're not finding them at HEB.
I don't think so.
No, most commonly when I've had Roush beer, it's there's a restaurant, Lazy Dog Beer
Mhm.
Club, and so they,
I've been to
you,
that,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can join their beer club and you get 8 cans, 4 different beers every quarter.
Now, John,
Um,
to someone that doesn't know much about the wording and stuff, what is a Roush beer?
So Roush beer is
Because
just
that
a style. So remember I was saying you can take the malts and you
Right.
basically roast them at lower, higher temperatures.
Uh-huh.
So in a Roush beer, you smoke it.
You smoke them.
You
You
smoke
smoke
it.
the malt.
You smoke
Not
them.
all of the malt, but some of the
You
malt that goes
smoke
into
it
the
and,
beer.
and then you put it into like the containers and stuff. Or?
Yeah, and then you do the brewing process where you're gonna get it wet,
Right,
let it
right,
sit for a while, drain it out.
And that's where you get this smokiness
All right.
because it is
So-
very pronounced.
Start with number 6.
Prost.
Roast.
Cheers.
Roast.
Cheers. Do we know cheers in other languages?
Gross.
Salud.
There you go.
Ooh, I like that.
6. Hoppiness, well balanced against the maltiness.
I like it.
What John said.
That
Oh, that's good.
it lingers a lot more
Yeah.
than our previous number one.
It
but
does.
it's
The bittering hop
Yeah.
character is probably the most pronounced of any of them. Because even number 2 last time, which was pretty hoppy,
Mhm.
predominantly flavoring and aromatic hop, so it didn't linger on the back of the palate.
But the malt balances it so well. Like it's not just hops
Yeah,
in your taste. It's like hops dissipating through that malt. I don't know if I explained that right. but-
Sure,
That's a
except
pretty good one.
I think in an Oktoberfest style beer, they shouldn't linger that long.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Thank you.
It's not about what the right.
Hey,
style
Damien,
is,
do you
but
have water bottles?
I got. Do you want a glass of water?
Do it all.
I've got water
We got
for
lots
now.
of water.
I'm just going to suggest, especially knowing number
Cleanse
10,
the palate a
that it
little
might be
bit.
good to have water to cleanse the palate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
We'll get
There's
to
sausage.
Number
and,
7?
spatula
Oh, I guess
to
we
the
could just eat some
palate.
sausage. There we go.
Yeah.
And this Knoppers.
Knoppers.
I think water. No,
Hazelnut.
John, you're the most German one here.
Oh no, I never learned German. I know more Spanish than German.
All right, number 7.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Prost.
Nope. Not for me.
Again, I think more of that kind of
Yeah.
American
Hoppy.
citric hop. Yeah.
Yep.
Very
Very
hoppy.
hoppy. Not my thing.
And I'm saying that
Yeah, I
when
just
you
can't
think
have
of
a
your
lot of it, you know?
classic noble hops coming out of Germany, Austria, Czechoslovakia, what is the one next to Hungary?
Full.
No, the country.
Next word.
I think it's Czech. Yeah, it's Czechoslovakia. Either way,
Yeah.
so your noble hops have a very.
Czechoslovakia has not existed for.
I know.
a long
Thank you.
time.
Help
The
me.
Czech Republic,
Croatia?
No.
not Croatia.
Where is?
In the comments, figure
Gosh
out
darn
what
it.
John's talking about.
Yeah, figure out what country I'm talking about. I don't have my phone on
Read
me.
John's mind.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna say it, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, that country." Give me a second.
Doing
They
8
they,
now?
they invented the pilsner. I'm not even kidding.
We're doing 8.
Yeah,
Hey.
no,
Hey.
yeah, Czech Republic.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, I think Czechia sometimes is what I think is sort of a new name for it.
Czechia.
Oh no. No.
I think this
Also-
is the non-alcoholic.
Interesting. Okay.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
You've had the most. Of
I've
that,
had the
like-
most non-alcoholic, and
I've never had a non-alcoholic beer before. I don't know if that's a good or a
Really?
bad thing. I've never had one
we should
before.
introduce that more into your
Into my diet, yeah.
yeah.
That would
That'll
be a
probably
good-
be for the
it'd a
best.
good
6 and
next beer
7
tasting.
definitely had alcohol.
6 and
just
7
tasted-
definitely had
8,
alcohol.
8 just tasted bad.
All right, who wants to ring
That
the bell?
aftertaste is the
Yeah.
non-alcoholic.
Who wants to ring the bell on tell the beer when she's.
I think we should finish.
We should.
Which
We're all,
one?
yeah. Before we.
I'm convinced 10 has alcohol.
That's the beer of wenches.
I don't know what a one
I
She said
think
that
the
beer
correct
was an
term is
executive
beer
decision, so
beer
you're
made.
gonna
I
be-
believe the correct term is beer
Beer
made.
maids. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Beer
We don't need to
maids.
get canceled here, Pedro. Number 9.
All right, cheers.
9.
Ooh,
That's good.
ooh, I'm thinking that's getting up there towards my favorite for this round.
Yeah,
Go back to
Very,
6.
very
that's
good.
so much flavor and no like after lingering.
Really well balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not too heavy. Like
Ooh, yeah.
it teeters in the point where like it's a little heavy on the malt, but
But it's
so
not-
balanced.
But it feels light at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Man, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's
moving.
good. That's a
You
good
know
one.
what's unfortunate? I've got my own 2023 Oktoberfest in the fermenter.
Uh-huh.
I almost pulled some. It's cold enough. It would have been slightly
You
undercarbonated.
should have brought it.
I know. Next year, I'll endeavor to get it done
All right.
prior to this and kegged and properly carbonated.
Will you feel offended if we go through this whole process and it's like bottom of the list?
No, not at all.
Beer?
If for no other reason than quite specifically,
Honestly, if you beat any other brewery, shame on
Yeah,
that.
that's shame on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I make decent beer. I think probably my biggest weakness is that I refuse to pay for bottled water. And the city of Houston water just generally doesn't have, well, I'm in a municipality district, but either way, it doesn't usually have the right like calcium magnesium content
How
to
much,
brew
how
German
much
style
water
beer.
do you need?
You know, 15 gallons,
Okay.
right? Well, 20 gallons. I mean, it'd be what, $20 if you bought it, or if you bought it in 5 gallons, it'd be cheaper. It's more as an environmental engineer, I just have like an unequivocal hatred
Yes.
of bottled water
Right.
because it's the greatest detriment to human society that's
Yes,
ever existed,
yes.
worse than the nuclear bomb, you know, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, wow.
Right.
That's
So-
a bold statement.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Did you
Well,
watch-
I'm
did
gonna
you watch
put it-
Oppenheimer?
Yes, it was so
It's
good.
so-
It
it's
was
so good.
It's so
So
good.
good.
We watched it in IMAX. It was amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right, 10.
Wow, y'all ready
Let's
for,
go,
for the
10.
smoke show?
Yeah.
The smoke show.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna need that palate cleanser after this.
Yeah. Wow. I was not expecting
Such a
it to
good beer.
just like not
Very subtle.
linger. Yeah.
Oh, it's
good,
really
though.
well done.
It's so
Oh
good.
god, that is
Yeah.
good.
This is gonna make
But
it
is
so
this-
hard.
Is this an Oktoberfest style?
It's not.
Absolutely
Oktoberfest.
not.
No.
Gotta get on here.
Absolutely not.
It's German.
just
It's just
because
German.
the whole bottle was German and Damien couldn't read it.
It's a German Marzen beer. So I was
It's
like,
it's like a Rauschmarzen. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
You know-
fair.
you know
That's
what?
fair.
I didn't know
Okay.
it was a
You know
smoky
what I
beer
think
until
about
after.
when I drink this? I want to have this with like a hot dog while I'm watching like a baseball game.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I want a cigar.
I was
That
thinking
too.
a cigar
That
too.
Yeah.
Or even just like a nice brisket.
This
sandwich.
is so good.
Mm.
Yeah, like some smoked meat, you know, or like a smoked jerky.
I was expecting this to be a lot more hoppier and like just
No,
In your
it's
face.
very well done.
Yeah.
This is so good.
yeah.
I'm not gonna move it
But-
forward, but
but 9 is good too.
nine for me is the one that goes next to the final round.
So I
Upside
really
down
think
nine?
Rausch beers were
Can
invented
we
in
send-
Germany. So I feel like they
Can
if
we
anyone
send
should
no,
have.
can we send 10
replicated
through
the
with
style.
9
No.
as like
No,
like an
no.
alternate?
I think you could have a wild card
like
round.
a wild like
I think it's an honorable mention
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
whole
Okay.
thing.
All right.
okay.
Because we know which one it is.
Yeah,
It's hard to
to mistake it.
mistaken this.
Golden
Yeah.
ticket.
No, we can't. It's just not.
No,
like
it's
Oktoberfest beer.
yeah.
so-
This is just one of those beers
but
that
amazing.
All right. So my vote from this round is 9.
same here.
I think it has the right balance of malt to hops. I think probably 6 is the next closest that has that balance, but it's just a touch hoppier.
Mhm.
We're being too on sync with this, so let's just
Yeah,
remove-
it's hard.
remove a golden ticket from each
Rip 'em up.
person.
Okay,
Rip them up.
here you go.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you- how about-
So if we need to
So,
override,
for
then we have
dramatic
to team up.
Okay, sorry.
there you go.
Get
So-
your hand.
Thank you.
So
Your
being
Hand modeling.
hand modeling.
Yeah,
so
no.
being that this was a non-alcoholic round,
Oh
I think we're all
yeah,
kind of in agreement.
we're all
right?
agreement that 8 is it.
was the non-alcoholic.
I'll say 8 too.
8.
You sure?
Yeah.
Schnapps is on the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he wants it.
Let's go.
Then pick a different number.
No, we got to do it all
I
together.
think Pedro said 7.
No, I did not say 7.
Pedro
I
said
think
seven.
Pedro said.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's an alcoholic, right?
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Okay,
Lame.
it's gonna be pretty
There's
easy.
too much group think.
I think we
Yeah.
should still do the
We'll
spicy
end up-
schnapps.
We're gonna do. Well, we'll do it.
We
At
do it
the end.
round
Can we do it at the
3.
end?
I was saying at the when after like the first round of these before we go to the final round because we're gonna do another tasting at the final round, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a good palate cleanser for the final
It's a
round.
good
Guys,
there will be
Yeah.
no
It's a
fairness in
palate
the judging of beer 25.
So number
to
9
30
is what we like,
not-
right?
Nine,
Number 9.
9 was easy.
You agree?
Yep.
Yeah.
And number 10 was very, very
I
much
made
so
sure the beer.
honorable mention that we're gonna have on.
Okay. So 9.
Because we're being too good, like we're
We're too agreeing.
We're too
to
friendly.
this. Yeah. So
Or you guys are just arranging the beers where
In
like
such a
there's
way
really
that
good
there's
one
one
and
clear
then like
winner.
5 mediocre
We're
ones.
just for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, finish ranking them as a collective group.
9
Okay,
and
let's do it.
6.
9. I have 9.
I think 9 and 6. I agree.
9, 6.
We'll actually do 9, 10, 6.
9,
I
10.
agree.
Yeah.
9,
9,
10, 6?
Yeah.
I like that Roush beer.
It's
man.
I know, but it's
It's
not an Oktoberfest.
I'm
beer.
gonna
It's
use
outside
my
the
golden
criteria.
ticket that he
You
ripped
want
up
to?
to override the second place to number 10.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yeah, you can use half a golden ticket.
No,
for
you have
second
to
place.
override second
Yeah,
place.
9, 10,
9,
6.
6.
6.
And then I gotta think.
Our trash doesn't matter.
Honestly, 7 and 8 is like it doesn't.
Would
You
rate
can
the
alternate them.
alcoholic one above or
For being
below
a
the
non-alcoholic,
It's probably almost as good, if not better,
I
than
think-
7. To
pretty
be
good.
honest.
Give it.
I-
Give 8 it.
give
Yeah.
8
I can
the
give
next,
8.
and then 7.
Yeah, 7's definitely last.
Or 7.
last.
Oof.
No, you guys are wrong. I mean, I'm not. There's no reason for a golden ticket for a 4th place finish.
But you really
But-
think 7's better than 8? Okay.
Yes.
All right. No, I'm with you, Pedro.
So in this case, 7, 8, 9.
No.
No, you're right.
Uh,
Put 8
Nine.
last,
Okay,
unfortunately.
Mom jokes from off
So
camera.
solely because
So that is
it's too
instead
hoppy.
of
It
the
has nothing to do with the
last
fact it's
five,
non-alcoholic.
the
It's just too hoppy
Too
for the
hoppy.
style.
it doesn't have the malt
Man,
that
number
you
10 is
normally
so good,
look
though.
for in that Oktoberfest.
Athletic Brewing is good.
It's
Their
good, yeah.
IPA is good. They don't have Oktoberfest down yet.
No,
So-
no,
so
you're right.
10 is so good. I don't even want to finish this and
You
just
can
kind of
save
sip
it.
on it.
It's
I just
a
want to sip on it.
really
Should
big
have-
bottle. There's
should
plenty
have
more.
you
Yeah.
should have
I think it was like a
Or
bomber.
more. Okay.
I think we're ready for the next round.
Yeah.
Oh God.
feel free to chug 8 because I mean it's not alcoholic.
Why?
It's not going to even help.
It's just gonna fill me up.
Yeah.
I was trying to build a town.
Oh, you could build the top.
No, get rid of them.
Get rid of it.
We're gonna recycle those, right?
Yes.
Good.
That's
Plastic.
Recycling.
I know.
So I had.
I don't want to
not
get too
enough
political on your
glass.
live stream, but broadly, it's only really sustainably worthwhile to recycle metals, plastics, and glass. The amount of carbon that's produced
Energy
in the
that's
recycling
required.
process far
Yeah.
outweighs the value
What
of
did you
recycling them.
capture?
Hey, John. You know if Darren Woods is watching this, you're definitely fired come Monday.
What? Absolutely not.
Thankfully, he's not.
He's definitely not.
He would never watch this.
There is
Oh.
I need to drink some of these beers. Sorry.
there's no such thing as carbon capture
This wafer's
for
pretty good.
the vehicles that burn gasoline to go and pick up the recycling.
Cheese, hot dog.
Chicken sandwich.
I'm gonna have some more of those pretzel bites.
I'm gonna have another pretzel bite. That's for sure.
Thank you, Jessica.
I will take a clean plate if that is okay. I would love that.
I need to drink
Oh,
some of this
man.
beer.
Oh man, we got fancy ones. Look at this.
I was given this wafer with like.
I'm saving
really
my
good-
wafer.
Oh, this wafer is really good.
So good.
It's really
It's
good.
not too sweet.
No, it's like.
Hey, buy it at your local Aldi's. It's great.
All these
Mhm.
sponsor of today's episode.
Are they?
No.
Unofficial
Hey,
sponsor.
Pedro paid for
On
it.
the edit.
Pedro paid for it.
Pedro sponsored.
How about now, since you know what the non-alcoholic tastes like,
Yes.
the rest of the time we don't tell you which.
I think that's fair.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
think that's fair. Now you can
Our
sneak it in.
beer maids have spoken.
Yeah,
The
so
beer
we
maids
still
have
win.
spoken.
in
No,
the-
okay.
Okay, these 3 are yours here.
Because
Oh,
you still have
really?
some
I'm
that
sorry.
left,
Yeah.
So you can like go back and refer. now
Put
that
my
you know
honorable
what it
mention
tastes
right
like.
there.
Yeah, I
I
finished
definitely need
mine.
that palate cleanser on the water.
Alright. I feel better about it.
Yeah, because you guys
Yeah.
are so good.
I agree.
Oh,
I
that
agree.
was terrible. What was that? What was number 8? That was the athletic beer.
No,
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Number
It
8.
really
was-
isn't that
I was
bad.
like, I need a clear room. Let me just drink these beers.
You know, I will say I'm actually very surprised that I'm lining up with a lot of the.
No, you're
what
doing
you guys are
great.
Picking just because
Now-
I've.
To be fair, we're not trying to get style right.
That's true.
We're not trying. We're saying what do we like to drink
all
And
day.
The reality is, as evidenced by most macrobreweries in the U.S., there is a style that people tend to like, inclusive of German macrobreweries as well, right?
Right.
14.
Yeah, no. To me, it was very easy when Damien's criteria was what beer would you drink all day at a festival, right? If you were in Oktoberfest, what's the one beer that you would drink the whole time without needing to think about changing or anything like that? And for that, that kind of aligns to me almost with what an ultralight beer should be, except just better flavor.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Big Corona fan over there at the end of the
Now,
table.
to be fair,
No, Corona's horrible.
I think probably across all of the beers, with the exception of the athletic beer, Oktoberfest styles are stronger than kind of their whatever Pilsner or even kind of maybe a Bach would be the closest comparison to ours and counterpart.
A little sweeter, a little maltier, less, I guess, better hop balance. Yeah.
They're just more alcoholic. I mean, that was kind of characteristic of the style as far
Huzzah.
as coming. Yeah. Huzzah.
There is never a problem.
That's mostly
Right.
what I'm here for. Is the
All right.
alcohol.
So,
Ready for
I wanna-
round
I
3?
want to hold up. Can you hold up 14 and 15 for me?
Yes.
Give you this idea. So broadly, relatively light, probably 11 and 13 kind of darker, and then the other 3, 12, 14, and 15,
is-
pretty similar in that light style. So again, far away from Marzen. I mean, your color profile should be that, if not a little bit darker than that for Marzen style
So-
beer.
14 and 15 to me look like basically the same color, except one's just more dirty, like hazy.
That's possible. Well, and that's another interesting point to make.
Looks
You're
very
right.
similar color. Just one is
14
just
has a little
muddy.
bit of haze. So there's a couple reasons that happens. One, really big breweries tend to filter their beer using micron filtration, so you're going to put any haze. The things that cause haze, obviously making a hazy IPA, it's actually the oils and the hops that make it hazy.
Okay.
If you're brewing a style like this, it's most likely protein haze. So that just means that there were proteins left in the beer that when it got cold, they coagulate together and make it hazy. There's nothing wrong with it, but that's why macrobreweries tend to filter their beer. You could also have residual yeast. That would be a sign of a pretty poor brewing
Would it be better
process.
than
I would be
smoke?
surprised if
Yeah,
anything's
yeah.
had that.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Let's go for
11.
Prost.
Gross.
Gross.
Roast.
Man, look at the color. I love the color on this one. That's definitely German.
You think so?
I think so.
Nah,
I
I
don't
don't,
think
think
so.
so.
No.
No. I'm of the opinion that one is definitively German.
Yeah,
Nine
one
maybe.
definitely German.
This has
No,
too much residual sweetness.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing,
Maybe wrong.
again, really the softness versus hardness of the water is going to make that hops more or less pronounced, right? If you're brewing with proper German water, it's not necessarily soft water, but I don't think you're going to have the degree of hop pronunciation in the elements. That's why I would guess 11 is American.
Yeah. To me, 11 doesn't.
Speaking as somebody who's homebrewed for 13 years and has never dealt with water quality at all,
environmental
but,
cleanup.
But you understand the
I understand.
concepts and the basics of all.
I understand
this.
because I have a beer and I'm like, darn, this didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And then I'm like, oh, it's probably because I messed this up or that up.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
12.
12.
Prost.
Nope, not my thing.
It just doesn't scream Oktoberfest.
It just it seems like a hoppy light beer.
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Yeah. No flavor in it at all. Just
I'm gonna have to move on because
Yeah.
it's not even.
We'll have to do one round totally blind. Of like, no one says anything. No, there's too much groupthink. Maybe.
Yeah.
You
Maybe.
think it's too much group thing?
We'll have to do one.
Oh yeah, one where we just pick which one. Is
Yeah.
the
Just
one.
everyone just try all
Everybody
five of them.
taste?
Next round we'll do
And
that
then-
one.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll all taste all 5 and then we'll give our comments.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, let's do that next
We'll,
round.
we'll give our pick
No,
and
pick
then our comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
Just to get some of these gold tickets.
You're just going to have to edit out all of our silence.
we can work on that.
People love that, John.
I don't think so. I'll just
Wait,
hum a
so
tune in the
and we're
background.
doing this in this next round, right?
Next round, not this
Okay.
round. This
I-
round,
I
let's keep talking.
I like 13.
Yeah, 13
I
is
do
so
too.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
13 was good.
So 11 has a lot of sweetness. I think 13 dials it back to be more balanced. I don't think they're that dissimilar, but
I mean, they're close, but the balance is much
To,
better.
to,
than
to me,
13.
13 was good. Going to 14.
No, you're right. It does have less sweetness. Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
you
11. Oh, I almost feel like I could name which beer it was. But Okay, I'm gonna keep it in the back. Can you write down that John thinks he knows what 11 is? In I'm gonna try to guess it later.
All right.
All right, 14.
Salud.
Yeah, that's a non-alcoholic. You guys try to squeeze that one in there.
I agree.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Yeah, 14 is
They're
definitely
really
not
trying to
alcohol.
trick us.
Did that too soon, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cheers to 15, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, chocolate.
Ooh, I like 15.
Yeah, 15 so good.
All right. To me,
Yeah.
it's between 13 and 15.
13. Yeah. But let's not pick yet. Let's just between 13 and 15, which I think we're leading cases here. We'll say the number out loud.
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
number.
I know which one.
We'll
Yeah,
let
dude,
Pedro
let
try
Pedro
15.
catch up.
I know which one I'm going with.
You know, I'm feeling it, and we're not halfway through yet.
Yep. I definitely have the sensations of the alcohol already for sure.
Okay.
We're kind of halfway through.
Because
Yeah,
this is the
There's
third round.
non-alcoholic in there every now and then.
Still
so-
doesn't count
Dave-
because there's
Dave-
35
Dave-
years plus 7 more. So we are not yet halfway through. We're at best a third of the way through.
So
On 3.
One.
Say your favorite.
Wait.
Oh,
What? Oh.
he needs to do one more tasting. Hold on, let me do one more time.
I already know which one.
Okay.
Already?
3, 2, 1.
13.
13.
13.
So you're 13, you're 13, you're 13.
13, you're 15. Are you going to use the golden ticket or what, John?
Wait, 13.
Well, John might use his golden ticket. He might try and veto everyone. We'll see.
No, you're gonna. Yeah, screw it. I'm doing a golden ticket. I'm putting 15 forward.
You know,
13 has too much hoppiness to it for me.
Okay.
To drink a lot of
Are you
it.
an American, John?
Huh?
Are you a true American?
I mean, I guess technically.
All right, 15's moving forward.
Yeah.
Unless anybody's got a
Moving
veto.
nah.
Two of you would have to veto it.
I don't really think too strongly of.
Okay, so you
I mean, they're
golden
pretty
ticket,
good.
What number?
15 up.
15.
15.
Ah.
Golden ticket.
13 was the
Yeah.
consensus.
Mm.
John vetoed.
So we'll need to know what 13
Golden
was.
ticket.
But
Yes.
Eventually.
13 would be the next.
All right, yeah.
on the list.
you're quite welcome.
15.
Clean you up.
Okay, so then what's the rest? 15.
13 would be number 2.
13 would be number 2 for sure.
Then I'd go maybe 11,
11,
12, and then
then-
finally the non-alcoholic.
11, then
14.
12, then 14.
I maybe would go 12, 11.
You think 12 over 11?
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
No,
11 or
no way. 12 is too bitter hoppy to me, personally. I would be able to drink 11 more.
I'm not strong about this, so
I think I would be able to drink.
Do 11
I
or
think
12.
I think it's 12 better, but
I actually think 12 might be better too.
Yeah.
No, I'm going 12 before 11.
Yeah, make it
Gain
12
broad
over 11.
consensus.
Yeah.
And which one's not on call?
14.
14. Gotcha.
we will come for the schnapps very
Yes.
soon.
Can you please make the schnapps cold?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's sitting behind us in the freezer. Please, my God, it's in a plastic bottle. Just do me one favor.
And when I bought it, it was the bottom shelf of Specs with dust on it.
Probably from like 2014 or something.
Yeah.
Aged schnapps in a
Yeah,
plastic
with a
bottle.
little bit of plastic inside of it, because you know that stuff's getting eaten out.
Yeah, a little bit of a. What's the,
Okay, now who is Darren going to be upset at?
Yeah.
No, they're
Fine,
not
come for me,
long
Darren. Come at me.
Plastic does not leach.
Right.
Okay. So one golden ticket down.
Not 13 was good.
I feel like 13, you would be able to drink at least a 6-pack of.
Yeah.
Pretty comfortably.
At least a 6-pack.
At
At least a 6-pack pretty
Casual.
comfortably.
a casual,
pretty comfortably.
6-pack sitting, watching a movie.
I mean, by the time we're done with this,
I mean, if you look at how much they're pouring
We'll all drink a
a
6-pack.
third.
Yeah, it's not that much.
I think we're fine.
We're fine.
Every three.
I just want to make sure that like our
Everyone
Everyone
palates
take
are.
note. 6:35.
We're
We're
fine.
fine.
I just want to know that our palates are going to be so
John-
impacted that by the time we get to the last 5, it's like none of them taste like anything.
Yeah.
John, every 3 of these
Is the
is
Instagram still
like just about one. So we've
Like
gone
half
through
of it?
about maybe
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
3 or 4 cups. I would say.
8-ounce cups. I give you that.
Yeah. So at five per round, we're through 3 rounds at 15. So it's about 5 8-ounces, 5 8-ounce cups. So about 40 ounces.
Still seems like a lot. That's my fault.
Oh, you guys ready for the next one?
That's 40 ounces
No, I'm
divided.
not looking. I'm
You
looking.
divide the 40 ounces by 12. That's
All right.
just under 4 beers.
Ready?
Yeah,
It
ready,
can't
ready.
possibly be right because it means in total we'll drink like 10 beers.
If you guys would drink them.
Yeah,
well,
we're
you
done.
know,
Excuse me. Did you not pick up?
So this is the first one, and this is
Did you not pick up the whole tower that was over here?
That's exactly what I'm mixed up.
The 20.
The only ones I'm not finishing are like the ones that are winning.
Yeah.
And then this one was just like the non-alcoholic. I really don't want to finish that one.
pour it in there.
16.
I'm not gonna try that.
What is this, 20? This is the last one.
You got 16 to 20.
All right.
First one.
Congrats.
16, 17, 18. That 19. All right.
So 20 goes
No,
over here
20
for
is
you.
just- yeah. That's this one.
Yeah. This is 20 here.
16 here.
16, 17.
We didn't do the infinity each time.
But the Infinity Stein's
We'll get
behind
there. We'll
me.
get there. We got time.
Well, any remainders that you guys want to donate to the Infinity Stein?
Sorry, but I'm drinking them all.
Everybody have their own
It's
stein.
not a winner because.
Yeah, just
grab a
Stein.
Give me a
Let's pour them in right now.
Oh,
No, the big one, the big one.
me the one that has a koozie on it.
Wow, this one has a very diverse.
one.
John, tell me, ¿cuánto quieres?
This one actually has quite a bit of different flavor. Y'all have been doing a really good job with those cans of picking very diverse colors. I will say that. Like every
You want
single
an
round has
Infinity-
had a different.
Infinity Stein?
What does that mean?
The rest you just pour them and then that's
Pour your remainders.
Well, I've been drinking them as we're going through the round, so I don't have any left over.
I'll give you a little.
Everyone have their own glass.
Yeah. Everyone has their own glass.
I will start my Infinity
As much as I
Stein
love you,
from this
Pedro, I
round
don't
on,
know if I
Damien,
want
because
to
I've been
share
finishing them
your
all
and Damien's
every round. I
backstory.
go.
All right, wait, which one did we agree for the last round?
1, 9, and 15.
15.
Do
1,
not
9,
dump
and
those
15,
in.
Do
yeah.
not dump the 1, 9, and 15.
The
Right.
Roush is staying by itself.
Yeah, I agree. Not putting
That one's
in
so
the
good
Infinity
though.
Stein.
My mind still can't kind of like process how there's so much smoke flavor out of it, and I'm not seeing.
Oh, so
any
this is
smoke.
the coolest thing I found on Oktoberfest, which is a Lederhosen koozie for a 1 liter Stein.
All right, we're going to 16 or what?
16,
Let's do
17,
it.
18, 19, 20. So for reference, 16, 17,
And
19,
here,
20,
oh, you
pretty
got it.
dark.
Yeah.
18 is kind of the lighter of all of them.
19, 20 look pretty identical, except one has a little more foam.
And then to our
I needed to
discussion
finish
on
that.
haze,
Yeah, you have
right? 17's got a bit, so
Yep.
probably more of a smaller brewery, maybe a touch of chill haze or something.
Mhm.
Prost.
Prost.
16 out.
Prost.
Prost.
Ugh.
Make sure.
Oh, that's delicious.
Solid.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
man.
that.
Oh, I thought we were gonna. What round
Oh,
are we
wait,
on?
we're
shit.
Oh,
Crap, we're not saying anything else.
No, nothing else from this
Nothing
point.
else.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
17.
Solid could be bad.
Cheers.
Edit. We need one of those copper boards where it's just like this piece cut out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's gonna be
This
tough.
is a tough round.
This is the toughest round the whole time.
It's like they're trying to trick us.
Yeah, I think I know where I'm going.
Oh man, it's so hard. Why is 19 so flat?
Yeah.
feels like work now.
It feels like work now.
Yeah, it's quiet.
All right, I know. I've got mine.
Oh,
It's interesting. As it went along, I'm like, I like this one, but each subsequent, I think I almost liked more.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
They're looking at us too
All right,
much
I
now.
think yeah, we're
There's
good.
a lot of stick. Give us one of the computer. Flip it over.
I'll come lean over your shoulder.
Yeah, just so they can
Okay.
understand the
Just don't
judgment.
walk by, in the
So-
background.
so I will say
Don't say too
Wait.
much, George. Don't say too much.
just-
No, we got to make. We got
gotta
to.
pick. Let's pick.
18 for me is dead last.
Trash.
Personally,
Interesting. 18 is trash to you guys.
18 to me, I did not like.
Wait, let's pick our top.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm gonna
Top
pick
one?
18.
See, this is where group thing.
This is group thing.
This is group
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
20 is by far the best.
I
Yes,
was
agreed.
yes,
20.
agree.
All right.
20.
So Damien,
Hold on.
I put 18 as near last. 17, which was the cloudy one, I think. Wasn't a fan of the hot balance.
I can see why.
20 and 19 were close, but you're right. 19's flat. Not that that's
20
super fair because this
20
stuff is
was
kind of
just very
warm flat,
smooth.
Yeah.
To me, 20 was smooth.
It was
It-
really
and-
well balanced.
and it just had all the flavor and seemed light to
but
me.
yeah. I think the way that they balance them all at 20 is fantastic.
Now 16 was really good too, though.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
my
16 was
my
good too.
pick was
Yeah.
16.
Was it?
16
Okay.
was good too, but
When was your pick? 16?
when you drink
Well,
20,
Before,
I
after
was-
you picked 18.
I was
But
between
after drinking
16
20,
and 18.
I went back and
like
I'm
if
like,
you,
I still didn't.
like if you take a sip of 20 and then take a sip of 16 back to back, the like drawbacks of 16 really are more pronounced. That lingering just kind
Yeah.
of hoppiness on 16 is there. 20 has
Yeah,
no
you're
lingering.
right. 20,
anything.
I can have way more than 16.
Yeah.
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 I can see that. Any golden ticket vetoes?
Unless
Mm.
somebody's gonna go other than 20, then I'll steal your golden ticket.
17 wasn't as bad either. Seemed kind of like a light beer, but no, I wouldn't do a golden ticket though on it.
Okay.
17 and 20 had a same aftertaste kind of flavor, like afterwards, but 20 was smoother to me.
16's pretty good.
Yeah, I would say 20. Then it's tossed between 17 and 19. Then 16 and 18 for me.
16 has too much hoppiness,
Yeah.
both on the front palate and the back palate.
Jessica, do you want to prep this?
I
Yeah,
feel
it's not
myself
as sessionable.
sliding into survivor mode. Alcohol survivor mode.
Oh, should we
Why is that?
Because you're eating, because you're like, it's starting to hit you.
Yeah, it's starting to hit.
I feel the same way.
We should put it in
All
there.
right, we moved on. 20. 20's
20 is
20.
it. Yep.
Sure. All right, should we start preparing the shot?
Prepare the shot.
Absolutely not.
Man, I need a bigger stomach.
It's definitely not cold.
Well, let's do this infinity thing.
Absolutely not.
20. 20 is the winner.
Oh, okay, sorry. 20.
And then after 20, I think it's a toss up between 17 and 19, to be honest. Actually,
I would
like
go
17.
19 over 17.
No,
I think the brew quality is
I
better.
think 16.
I like,
Mm.
I like 16.
no, 16 to me was just has a too much link. Like after you've tasted 20 and seen how that profile like kind of goes away and makes you want to drink more, 16 leaves you kind of lingering, the beer flavor lingering. And so that's why I give 16 like 18 is definitely last for me, but I'd say yeah, I'd go 20, 19, 17, 16, and 18.
Any objections to that?
Nope. Oh, to that order?
Yeah,
Say it again.
I don't know.
20,
20, 19, 17, 16, and 18.
Oh, 16's 4?
That's the way I had it.
I'd have 16 as 3.
Yeah, I feel like
I would
16.
agree. 16 is 3. 19 as a second? Is that a consensus?
Yes, we can do that.
20, 19, 16.
17 and 18.
17, 18.
Stop doing that. Okay.
Huh?
We will bring
Me?
some. We will.
We will bring you.
We will. Just sit.
The man needs his cheese.
Yeah.
Bring me things.
I'm here to eat just like I am to drink.
Okay. Any comments about any of these that I need to know for later?
No.
No, it's just it was a great round by the beer
It was-
mates.
It was a great round by the beer mates.
It was a tough round. It was a tough
Hey,
round.
could I have a napkin or a paper towel because I spilled everywhere? That would be great.
This was probably the
Just so
toughest
I can-
round. So
I can
far.
de-spill what I
Easy.
did. Thank you.
This was definitely the toughest round by
Yeah.
far,
Yeah,
though, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at this.
Wait,
I'll just warm it.
Prior to the next round, could we clear some of the cuppies? Cuppies.
Technical term.
There's many cuppies here.
We got
Not the ones that we're saving, but
1, 15, and 20.
these cuppies.
I drank some of those that I was saving.
I know that's a
Wait,
danger
drink some?
cuppy.
I did, yeah.
Wait, there's liquid here.
Yeah, I don't want to mix that liquid with this liquid though.
Okay.
I've got some ideas.
We're gonna let it slide.
Oh, you're
You're
doing your refined.
You might be fancy
I'm not
pants.
putting super hoppy stuff in my refined infinity barrel.
I feel like we're not.
What do we say to the people?
What are we saying?
Okay, so Germany stories. You want to talk
Ooh.
about Germany?
Man,
You want to talk about Julie at
I don't know if
Oktoberfest?
I can talk about it
What?
on the.
Well, just talk about other people.
Well, I'll tell you this. Because we did Oktoberfest on opening day, which would have been today. You go, they
In
tap
Munich.
the keg in Munich. They tap the keg at 12, right, midday. But you have to get there earlier. So we were there from 9 a.m. to 12.
Oof.
But you can't drink at all. And behind us were some, rowdy Italians. And I love
What would
Italians.
you call a rowdy
Uh,
Italian?
They were just
Fettuccine Alfredo?
yeah, they were just very, very, very loud and
Yeah,
and everything's so close.
fettuccine like.
You're right here, and right behind you, there's people
Right,
kind
right,
of just
right.
smacking
It's a
you.
popular place.
And those rowdy Italians, just constantly bah. So, and you're sober too. You're sober the
Why
whole
were you
time
sober?
because you can't
Wait,
have
wait,
beer.
you're at Oktoberfest and you're sober?
Unprepared.
No,
That
you
doesn't
can't have beer until they tap the keg.
understood. But
Right,
what you're saying
right.
is you're unprepared. Exactly.
Unprepared.
Yeah. I'm
Pedro,
prepared.
you're unprepared. You could
I
have.
had no idea. I thought we were gonna get there, have a couple beers, and then they do the whole tap the keg and everything. I didn't know they prohibited you from drinking until they tap the keg.
You can
Okay.
bring a flask, guys.
I mean, you can sneak, you can sneak a flask, yeah. But
Or,
we were
or you could just
unprepared.
drink at your hotel room.
We were
Yeah, yeah,
unprepared. But once those beers started coming out, those Italians were our best friends.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we turned around, hey, where you from? Mexico, Mexico, El Chapo, and
Sounds like y'all met some really interesting, fun Italians.
Oh, yeah, it was
Fun
a
Italians.
blast. It was a blast.
They knew who El Chapo was. That's
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ask him about Mussolini?
No, I did not ask
Oh,
about
okay,
Mussolini.
okay.
Yeah. There's kind of a disparity there.
topic.
El Chapo's not sensitive.
Right.
El
Exactly.
Chapo's not even Mexican. Isn't he from Colombia?
No.
No, he's
Oh, is he really? Okay. And I got it backwards. I know very little about South America, and I probably am overgeneralizing.
He didn't know. Do not go kill him. Just for any cartel
Find him on the socials.
people watching.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hey, can I have
Yes,
curry
we are ready.
ketchup?
Okay.
Can I get some
Yeah.
water as well? Thank you.
Yes. But yeah.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
Oktoberfest sober,
Yes.
not as fun. As soon as you get some libations in you,
Yeah. Very fun.
very fun.
Right.
Very fun.
Almost like it's the point.
Sorry. Coming over the shoulders.
Sorry. How many libations did you have at Oktoberfest 2020, whatever?
It's actually 20. Was it 2019? 2018.
Whoa.
21.
21 is wild.
18.
22.
Pre babies.
Three babies. Yeah.
How many babies do you have now?
This
Two.
is, this is
Woof.
like a rose
Two.
eight.
I know. What is going on?
Yeah.
Wow.
21,
Yeah.
22. Why does 21 look so pinkish?
Right? I'm like,
Something
what is
has
this?
happened.
That's definitely American.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? I haven't still swallowed it.
This is
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
Oh, you sons of
Did you
bitches.
smell it?
schnapps. This is schnapps.
I'll take the ketchup. Give me the damn ketchup.
That is schnapps. You can smell
Why
it.
is it so red? Well, because it's hot cinnamon schnapps.
Oh
Yes.
my
Mixed-
god.
Mixed with non-alcoholic
Oh.
beer. All right. I guess cheers to number
Cheers.
21.
Cheers. Are we
The
just
hot-
chugging this
Cheers.
or
All
what?
right,
Oh,
chug
I'm
it.
gonna-
Cheers to the beer wenches.
Again, beer maids. Okay.
You don't
You
get
spend-
that kind of respect when you hide.
It's not
It's
bad.
way better
Spicy
dissolved
schnapps.
in this.
It's not bad.
Did you in fact mix
It's
it with
just-
the athletic beer?
You don't know.
Look, first of all,
It's cinnamon schnapps.
it's schnapps,
Something
but
carbonated.
this is something that I would think
Actually,
of
This was
drinking.
good.
That's
It was
pretty
something
good.
I would think of drinking like at a Christmas party.
This was
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
I would drink that at a Christmas party.
Well,
All right,
really?
So
Yeah.
we're gonna go one by one. So John, we'll start with Pedro. It is what is it then?
Okay. Hot damn.
Is that your final?
Is hot damn the name of the?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is hot damn?
Hot damn is the spice. Is the schnapps.
Okay.
The spicy
Damien,
schnapps.
what's your guess?
Hot damn and other stuff.
Yeah, schnapps and something.
You
else.
combined a beer with it.
The non-alcoholic. The
Yeah,
non-alcoholic.
non-alcoholic.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the non-alcoholic beer.
No.
Seltzer?
No, it's not. It is not the non-alcoholic. beer.
Seltzer. Oh, well, no, it can't be the weird cola stuff you brought.
Everybody
It
can
wasn't
have their
cola.
own separate answer.
Maybe it's hot dog water.
Hot dog water is not carbonated.
It wouldn't be hot. Yeah.
All right, so we got schnapps and hot dog water.
Yeah.
We got
It's schnapps and
okay,
You're
John.
thinking too much.
I'm going schnapps and athletic beer. I don't think you guys would ruin a good beer
It's
with
just
schnapps.
schnapps with some kind of. I don't really care what it
They
is.
would
It
ruin
tasted
it,
fine
John.
to me. It tasted
It
good.
tasted fine to you.
Yeah,
It's very
like,
good, right?
like that's a drink that I would
It's
I would
fine.
drink some of that like at a Christmas party. Like that would
Well,
be a
really, the
specialized
only
drink
reason
at a
to buy
Christmas
this
party.
schnapps
Okay, wait.
is you mix it with
Everybody get the shot except John.
yeah,
You guys didn't get
yeah, athletic brew.
I mean, that's what we figured. We don't. I don't care.
Oh, you have to take a shot.
Why?
Oh,
Because you have to
God.
get
John
John
gets a social.
Yay, John.
Great. Good job, John.
Oh my god.
Good job, John.
I didn't do it.
You should have been confident in your answer, Damien.
Can I add the athletic to it because like it was really
No, the
good.
athletic's gone.
Okay. No, it's
That's
cool.
your 3 rounds.
It does smell like
I'm
cinnamon
gonna take
red
a
hot.
sausage there.
Yeah, take a
As
sausage.
as a chaser.
All right, sausage chaser.
Sausage chaser.
A little bit of curry on it. All right.
Did anyone eat currywurst ketchup? Just chaser.
I'm good.
All right, bros.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
cheers, cheers.
Oh,
It was fine.
It's delicious.
It was better with the beef.
That is top.
It
That's
needs
not
to be
bad.
spicier.
That's not
It's
bad
really
at
not
all.
Spicy at
Yeah,
all.
not spicy.
what
I
are you
like
guys
that.
talking about? It's crap.
You're not drinking.
What
the
is
right way.
wrong with you?
You're not in the holiday spirit, Damon.
I
You're in the holiday
clearly.
spirit, man.
It's freaking September.
Damien, I need to make you some liquid cocaine or something, man, because like it gets way spicier than that.
This is not bad. This is
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually very disappointed.
yeah.
It should
It's
be
delicious.
spicy. The reason I
Yeah.
bought it, here's my story
It
time.
claimed it was spicy.
No, my story
ahead.
time.
Story time.
So we had a German exchange student that we met at University of Florida, 2010, 11, something like that. And then after graduating, we went to Germany with a friend of mine and called her up. She was studying at the University of Heidelberg. Heidelberg is in Western Germany, a big U.S. military base there. We played some beach volleyball with them, which was a lot of fun. And they had a friend's birthday party at their apartment. And there was a group of guys just walking around giving people shots. So everyone was taking shots of, I don't know what the hell it was. It was really spicy
very
schnapps.
spicy
Very
schnapps.
spicy schnapps. And I have not been able to find it. I continue to.
I
I'm
will-
on it.
I'm pretty sure it's homemade.
I will
It
make
could
you a
be,
homemade spicy.
I'm still
We
on
can
the hunt.
buy a lot of cinnamon,
But
my friend, and
no,
soak stuff in it.
The fun part was once you fell to the really spicy schnapps, then you just followed this group of college guys around the party
No.
so you could watch someone else.
Also
spicy
do the spicy
schnapps.
They did it
schnapps.
to you, so
Yeah,
now you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
go find another
Right.
victim. Yeah. That's bullying.
I don't.
Well, Pedro, you did not find it with this one because this
No,
one's
this
just very
is trash.
sweet.
This is like way too
yeah.
sweet.
We're gonna have to find that again.
I thought it was gonna be way worse.
So 21's basically out.
All right, are we
Right.
doing silence on this one?
Yes,
again?
we're doing silence,
Silence.
right?
Yeah.
Silence.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Cheers, everybody.
I gotta
Enjoy.
Is that a picture or what is that video?
I don't know what it is.
1, 2, 3 is a picture. 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Queso.
Queso? Did you say? What did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, like literally cheese in Spanish.
Yeah.
22 is. Well, I won't say.
Don't say.
Guys, it's a little creepy quiet when you guys are talking.
Yeah. We'll go back to talking in the next.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything other than I think the schnapps destroyed my palate.
Yeah.
It all tastes like water. I can't be
the,
right.
The first one I had was like, I don't know about this one. The second one I was like, I don't know about this one either.
Ugh. Okay.
And some
Pretty
water.
sure
Hold
this
on.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait.
I think I know.
Have you tried it before? I smelled it. No. Have you actually?
If you haven't been to Germany, go to Germany. It's a wonderful country.
It is.
Yeah. If you're watching this and you need suggestions, let me know. Berlin's great. The Rhine River Valley is great. Munich, obviously. It's all great. Ride the trains. Meet some Germans, are real nice. Eat
It's been on my bucket list
Eat
for a while.
sausage. Yeah, you gotta go, man. The
My favorite
wine's
part-
pretty good too. I know we're drinking a lot of beer, but the wine's pretty good.
I think my favorite part about flying through the German airports is they have the little stands in the airport that sell sausages and pretzels, and it's like so much better than Hudson News. It's like the best America has to offer is Hudson News, and in Germany there's a stand with German beer, pretzels, and sausages. You just walk up and
Way
get one.
better, yeah.
It's so much better.
Well, I think I kind of.
I think I know where I am. Are we ready to talk?
Yeah,
Go for it.
I'm gonna eat sausage while Damien takes his sweet time. Sausage.
So what John's eating is
Knockbust.
sausage, knockwurst, but it's currywurst. It's sort of that nomenclature. So if you go to, particularly if you go to Berlin, you'll see a lot
Particularly
of
popular with that.
kind of like a fast food restaurants. They're not chains, but they're sort of like fast late night eats, and they sell currywurst.
It
Big
almost
signs says
akin
currywurst.
to like a roadside
Yeah,
stand,
yeah.
right?
Right, but you find them all around Berlin, and it's just ketchup, curry powder, sausage, and French fries. It's sort of the normal order.
Huh.
I think they make probably hot dogs out of it and
Interesting.
some other things, but like that's what you drink. That's what you eat when you're drunk in Berlin. Among also they have a really big Turkish population, and there's just really wonderful doner kebab places all over Berlin.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, dude, we have a
Sweet.
comment.
What did the comments say?
What did Lauren say?
Welcome back. Now, it's actually a friend of mine, Michael McNeil. Welcome back. Glad to see you're drinking a beer right with you.
Oh, he's drinking a beer with us.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
So,
all right, anybody, you all have your decision?
I'm ready.
I think so.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
25.
25.
I have 23. 25 to me was the
23,
last.
23 was close.
25 he was the
25
last?
last?
That's
Yeah.
fascinating. I need
Yeah.
to know why.
I
Why
was
do you-
so-
why is 25 the
So to
last?
I
me,
thought 23 was good.
so to me, 25 just had that too much of a like lingering aftertaste.
It is a long multi-finish.
It lingers in so long that like I don't think that I could just throughout a whole day's festival
Yeah,
But
be
23
sipping on 25.
But 23 is like too sweet, I think.
it's very. I get the caramel.
Yeah. Like it's good for like in small quantities. I think 23 would have won. I agree. That's really, really good. But 25 at a festival, I feel like
For me, 25. That the reason I put it last was because
It's a lingering
it
maltiness.
lingers so long that
It
that
does.
maltiness
That's a good point.
like drink 25 right now, and what as we just kind of talk here, it's
It'll
still
last.
there. It lasts quite a bit.
But see, I think for me,
But
a
I can
lingering
still drink
hoppiness
it,
I'm
you
not
know?
thrilled with, but like
Mhm.
lingering maltiness I'm okay with.
Yeah.
But I can see it,
Okay.
especially if you tend to like light beers, any
Right.
substantial lingering flavors.
Right. So for
are
me,
pleasant, yeah.
23 and 20 between 20.
Golden
23
ticket 25.
All right.
Hey,
It's
that's-
been
that's
decided.
Golden
Ah.
ticket 25. I feel
And I will say, like between 23 and 22, for me, those were the ones that I didn't linger as long. And to me, that's all I'm thinking about when I'm looking at this. Is like,
I
okay,
hear
what
you.
is lingering flavor? Long?
You're right. And these to me were kind of flat.
Right.
And they didn't have the body I was looking for.
Exactly.
What kind of body are you looking for, Jonathan?
Me?
Yeah,
Like
6-pack.
medium bodied.
nice abs. And,
Oh, hey, driving a 6-pack in my life. I was a fat kid, man. That surpassed me. It surpassed me when I learned what a little Debbie Ho Ho was.
Yeah,
And
it never came back. you're officially a dad now, so you
I
can
am.
work towards your dad bod.
Oh no, I've been working with my dad bod for 20 years. Now I'm riding the dad bod.
There
It's
you
different.
Go. There you go.
Now it's a
So, yeah, that-
thing to
Yes.
have.
Okay,
All right.
so what was the?
25.
25.
25 was the winner. For
But then
sure.
after that,
3 was a close second.
I'm
yeah,
gonna need more water and a bathroom break.
and then
25, 23.
and then I say 22, 24.
I like that. Oh,
Is that fair?
I'm right there with
That's
you.
fair.
You dumped it out, so you don't know.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
What was 5th place in this situation?
Yeah.
The last, you
The
mean last,
absolute nonsense BS that you,
the
Yeah, but
schnapps with
the pink beer that was served.
I was slightly word stuff.
Wait, which one was the worst one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Who said the schnapps
in
was
all
beer?
seriousness, the schnapps
honestly, some
actually
things are
might
pretty
be
good.
better than the lowest beer, but I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. I'm sorry.
Well, how do you retaste the worst one?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Please don't.
no.
We got these at World Market. If you're in Houston,
Ooh, what's this one?
go to World Market.
Oh man,
You
you
just-
These
just
are
forced-
all technically they're German, but you can find.
World Market's a chain.
Well, okay, but maybe they don't. Maybe it's not.
They're taking too
you're
long
you're
to
full of
serve.
surprises here. You're like, Peter, you just keep coming out with all kinds
Yeah,
of
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Pedro's so excited about his German snacks.
Yes.
He's like, I brought you my
Oh,
German
my.
snacks.
We spent. Here you
Let me
go.
grab one of
Hey,
We
these.
spent.
Yeah.
I don't think this
Oh.
goes German.
Hey, did the power go
They
out?
said
Oh, I'm so sorry.
we spent 5 wonderful weeks in Western and Southern Germany thanks to paternity leave. And so we just picked some snacks that we found
Quality.
in Houston
Interesting.
and tried in Germany.
Whoa,
So,
this
cheers.
is different.
It's
Yeah,
our pleasure to serve.
So it's got like a jelly filling,
Orange. It's an orange.
orange filling.
Orange
Yeah,
chocolate.
orange jelly filling.
Did we order- did you guys-
Pretty-
Oh.
I was not expecting that, by the way.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the package or anything. I just
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
chocolate and thought probably more chocolate under it.
Really like fucking destroy a whole box of these.
Oh yeah, no, that orange filling is amazing.
It's a good balance to the chocolate.
Oh yeah,
You never got the text.
no
I
way.
walked home 10 miles,
Yeah.
and I begged the man in the gas station.
I forgot my the hat.
Oh, Damon, get your hat, man. Get the hat.
This one.
How was the first beer? The hard rock.
More than 10 years.
Yeah. What do you have now?
Man.
Hey, you're slumming
I think we're down to the last round.
Is it the last round?
Yeah, and then we're gonna get to the
I think we got 2 more rounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 more rounds.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Taking a small break for anyone that's live.
Which is basically DC to like way out in Fairfax. And I made it like 7. And then I was like, dead. My phone was dead. It was like, wow,
That's
it's
a
just
lot.
gas station. It was just like this bright light in the middle of darkness. I'm like,
I never
"Oh,
knew
need
how
to
it
get back
ended.
here." He's like, cabs through here. Just stand outside. That's what I did.
Were you able to get a ride?
Yeah, eventually cab showed up. But it was wild.
I did wonder, I was like, I wonder if John's still partying or like he eventually did.
No, I didn't get a second party. Come on. Was it DC? Yes.
He's like, that sounds familiar.
I actually don't remember that, but I remember the aftermath.
I think we're overfeeding you guys, which is why you guys are too sober.
No, we're not.
We need to be sober enough to actually get through the rounds, so that there's at least some meaningfulness. I mean, these ratings, they could influence something substantial.
I'll add a little schnapps in there for good measure.
Please don't do that.
I will say this sauce is actually pretty good.
It was very tasty.
I'm not a big fan of Fireball, so that's probably why.
No.
I don't think anybody's a fan of Fireball.
It's better than Fireball, I'll tell you that.
Little Japanese men are a fan of fireballs.
Little Japanese man.
Really?
I've been to like some EPC contractor meetings. Like, well, not a few, one per meeting. And after dinner, they were all like, fireball shots, and I was like, no. I've never had one because I've heard this is not good.
What are you doing with the seafood?
Carbon capture.
No, we're selling a lot of that stuff. A lot of the equipment for that.
Under the equipment for the EPCs.
Yeah.
And for anybody developed the
I just want to give me a project really far away, like exotic places. Or Arthur.
That pickle's spicy.
Oh, were the pickles spicy?
Yeah, you should mix the pickle juice with the schnapps.
Actually,
So
I'm gonna give them
Tons of
ideas.
energy. I mean, they're super delicious.
No, that's right.
Pickle juice. And yeah, it's a good one. Girl, yeah. But we might be recreating this ourselves versus getting vacancy.
Well, if y'all haven't already your material, y'all gotta see it because
Let's
some of
go.
these are like insane.
Well, we've voted on it.
How do I get that water?
The top
Oh,
one.
you just push it and then hope for the best. Right now.
I literally, every single day, I'm getting close to developers and customers, like large customers. And they're like, yeah, we need this in like 70 weeks. I'm like, yeah, I can get it for you until 100 weeks. So,
Yeah, that's
that'll work for you. Here's the proposal.
Actually working on the lithium project. So I'm more carbon capture.
And what does lithium have to do with carbon capture?
No one knows.
No one knows that.
We're not doing lithium. I don't know.
Oh,
who
we
said
are
that.
actually not doing it.
I don't know who said that.
It already got leaked, actually.
What do you mean?
What do you
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? What articles in the Wall Street Journal
Are you referencing right now?
with quotes from the people that we bought the acreage from?
Oh man, all of those are SASB too.
Whatever
I-
timelines
you
you
tell me
have
how to
thought
run.
about for materials for like major pieces of equipment,
Peppery or something.
like double that.
I'm like
They're nice.
big on
Like dry, right?
baking part
Yeah,
of
that's what it is. Dry season.
Yeah, no, that's happening.
Yeah.
We're getting customers
Oh, man.
all the time. They're like, hey, we have like these two
All right.
projects going on.
I got 2 more rounds.
Or just your electrical grid.
Three not bad.
Including the finals.
Well, that's
Hang on.
good. So I've been talking
I mean,
to
final we'll
some
just do, like,
company,
sips.
And they were like, we have one spare
one
transformer,
flat beer.
and they're like, we'll let you buy it. And I was like, okay, what's like,
I don't know
what's
if
the
it's a
rating and
fair-
stuff? And so I told the team, I was like, you
I mean, I guess they're all
decide
warm
everything
flats.
around this
Around
one
Yeah, they're all
transformer
flat.
because this is all you're getting.
Yep, because you're not gonna get anything else in time.
And so they were
Next
like,
year, we're
yes,
doing ones where we have 2 and
this
we're fucking cool.
so
I'll
you're-
bring the cooler and I
Well,
faster.
No, that's here. Crazy the market.
I can't smoke too many of these because they're this.
Literally get calls all the time. It's a struggle trying to like sell that stuff. It's like, hey, here's we want to buy stuff from you, and you just gotta be able to deliver it on time to us. And we're like, we would love to.
That's not how it works.
And imagine saying, hey, we'll pay whatever. Like, give us a markup. Tell us like, cut us in line. How much does it cost to cut in line? And we're like, yeah, we can't do that.
We have a bunch
All right.
of melon.
Are we doing this?
Hey.
Right, come on.
Oh, sorry.
Alright,
I was telling Damien,
done.
Go
Number 2.
chicken salad.
Number 2.
This is for the local.
You're number 2?
I just finished 2.
Oh, we're like on number 3 or 4. So you're good. Y'all are good.
What number do you have?
Y'all are good.
Wait, what?
They're barely down on. They're barely finished number 2. So
Beer number 2?
yeah, we're down like beer number 4 or 5 now. So I was doing the math, kind of the way we've been getting them. It's about a third, right? So every 3 is about 8 ounces.
These are 10-ounce cups.
10-ounce cups?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were 8 ounce. So maybe we're like more like
These are
5.
5
But
chickens and roast them.
every 3 is about 10 ounces. Every round is 5, right?
It's not good for the entire thing.
We've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. 5 rounds. There's 3 per round, so that's 15, and then there's another 5. That's there's 5 and 3. That's 6. Like 6 1/4. Like 6 1/4 10-ounce drinks is what we finished so far.
Do it this way.
Like 6.
Each cup is 2 ounces. We drank 25 cups, so that's 50 ounces.
6.
Which
About
is
6, right?
4 beers.
You've had 4
6,
beers.
6 times 6 divided by 12.
It might be.
So she just ruined.
Yeah, we like this.
Okay.
He doesn't know.
So- Pollinators coming
All
up.
right, John, you're gonna have to scoot over a little.
I know.
bit.
I'll tell
have
it,
to fall
Dave.
off of
I'm
this thing.
sorry, Damien.
Thank you, sir.
All right, now Pedro's hanging. Okay. So back
Pedro,
in
how
the
you doing,
day,
man? You good?
he ate the chicken salad.
I'm here
for the food.
The chicken salad, the most German of
Yeah.
American sandwiches on a French croissant.
It's got craisins in it.
It's got raisins in it.
You know how much Costco has that big ass
Thing of
like
croissant.
croissants?
It's like,
It's like 20
$5.
croissants for like $6.
oh my god. I'm sure they're fantastic.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
have y'all tried y'all's Infinity?
You know, I was
gauntlet?
thinking
Oh,
about trying the Infinity.
Try it. That thing is good.
That wasn't the beer. I breathed it. It's my bad.
I was gonna say that's actually not
And
bad.
it's quite tasty.
Yeah, it's got a good flavor.
Okay, so
It's
back in
flavorful.
the day when my wife did an internship with Cisco, they gave her this little tiny flip camera thing. It was like popular in the late 2010s, or early 2010s. Yeah, freebie because she was an intern. Either way, so I had that, and we went out in Boston for St. Patrick's Day, and we did a couple power hours, and I recorded it because why not? This is almost like pre-GoPro era.
Uh-huh.
You did multiple power hours?
Yeah, for posterity's sake, because the idea was,
Well, what's a power hour?
oh
Is it like
my
a happy hour?
you don't know
That
what
a power hour is where you
is?
drink.
We are almost doing a power hour. A power hour is you drink a shot of beer
Every
every minute.
minute.
One shot of beer every minute.
Well, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can change it up depending on how much fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's a certain time frame,
You have
And
to
and you do
usually-
it a certain.
And usually they're
increments of time.
themed, like there's a video on YouTube or something that's an hour long, and it'll either switch the song every minute, or it'll do a clip from a TV show every minute, or something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, they're fun.
Yeah.
It's like playing Edward 40 Hands, but less glass. Either way. And I'm like, one day my kids may want to see this. God knows why. But that was the only thing I had to mind. But see, the thing is, you don't have a choice because this is now permanently out there forever. So your kids will see it.
Don't ever run for president. Anyone.
Don't ever run for
Hey, we can
president.
edit
Hey,
anything out.
You know,
just tell me what do you want to edit.
It's live stream, man.
It's live streamed.
I mean,
Well, you can delete the
two
live stream.
people-
You know
two
that
people
Michael
watch it.
guy is recording this.
Not
Yeah, yeah.
only that, I guarantee you,
Michael,
this is
cheers, Michael.
on the internet forever. Cheers,
Cheers,
Michael.
Michael.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Look, with today's digital age, how it is.
Oh yeah.
There's not any way, shape, or form that anybody running for any kind of political office or any kind of position of power is not going to have something dirty or something that they
Yeah.
regret
Yeah.
being put on the internet. So,
So my wife desperately
Yeah.
wants me to be on our HOA board.
Why? Just to get out of the house? Like,
She can't be on it, so she wants me to be on it. And
oh,
and the thing is, I am kind of a wild card. So three of my neighbors,
No.
kind of. Yeah, so three of my neighbors are on it, and I said,
What a
"Here's the deal:
surprise,
I will
John.
be on the HOA board, but for the sole purpose of dissolving the HOA." And I said, "What do I have to do that?" And he says, "Well, you're going to have to get like 3/4 of the signatures."
there you go.
And I'm
John.
like,
Don't worry, I got
is it illegal to coerce? Right? Like it's an HOA. It's not a real political office, so I don't know.
It's just an HOA.
It's an HOA. No. So the truth is, what I really want
what
is
happened if you dissolved it?
well, okay. So here's the problem with HOAs in Houston, especially ones that are written in the '90s and are broadly pretty fucking racist. Is that a bunch of white people wrote them to keep people of color out of their neighborhoods.
Right.
And so they have all these stupid pedantic clauses. They're like 100 pages long and they're full of a bunch of bullshit. And then the three things that matter, which is I don't want a car repair shop or a strip mall or a porn strip club in my neighborhood. Like those are the three clauses that matter. That fits on
Right.
half a page of paper. The rest of it is pedantic and racist.
John, we got called on twice because we planted the wrong tree.
That's my point.
The wrong, I didn't
Wait,
even know there were
where?
trees. I didn't spray.
Yeah.
What?
So I don't want to
Was it a-
dissolve the
was it a
HOA.
racist tree,
I
wasn't
want
it?
to. It was a racist
It
tree.
was a Chinese
That's
orchid
important.
tree.
You just need to dial back the HOA.
The beer maids have made the presence on camera.
All you need to do is dial it back to be appropriate to limit the things that matter.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, I'm not a member, but I did get to go to the meeting and get free barbecue, and that was very exciting for me. So
You're like a chaotic force for good.
that's what I try to be.
Yeah, is this the last
Yeah.
round, or do we have another?
We got one more after this.
One more.
Yeah,
after
one
this.
more after this. All right.
And then somehow our pallette's gonna pick the top 7.
Cheers.
Somehow. Are we doing
Cheers.
quiet again? Or are we allowed to talk again?
Let's talk.
Let's talk. on
Let's
this
talk.
one. Yeah,
All right, 26.
Oh,
Very full bodied.
Yeah.
One of the fullest bodied ones we've had so far.
yeah.
Good flavor, good everything,
Right in
but
your face.
it's very good
malt.
flavor. It's up
The
front.
flavor is great. It's well balanced.
But
good.
I don't know that I would be able to drink
A
this.
lot of
Exactly.
residual body. It would be really hard to have a lot of that.
Drink it. Yep.
So good.
That I feel like is a German. 26 has to be some kind of a
No,
German beer.
that's American.
You think it's
Yeah.
American?
That's
Unless it's very explicitly a Marzen style, but most of the German breweries that we have made their Oktoberfests
Ooh,
lighter.
27 is good. I like 27.
I do. It's very light in the tooth.
Yes.
Actually, you have
I can't do 28.
28, no less hoppiness. Oh, quite a bit of sweetness too.
Not much of a
Yeah.
not much to me. Not much of a flavor.
27 was fine.
fine.
It wasn't-
Real fine.
yeah.
Like it's
28 just didn't have much of it going for me personally.
29 is too light in the malt.
Yeah.
And it lingers.
A little bit. It has a hoppy lingering, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't have enough malt to balance it well.
30.
Oh,
30
man.
is fruity.
Hold on, but it has that little malty flavor to it. There's some hops.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with 30, guys. After doing it back to back between 26 and 30, gotta go with 30.
Yeah.
Gotta go with 30. I feel like I could drink 30 a lot more and just enjoy it versus any of the other ones.
I'll do 30. I think my second is 28.
28 to me, 28 was like not for me.
You didn't like it at all?
Okay. Yeah, not for me. But
So what's your second?
I'll do 30, yeah.
I think my second's either 26 or 29, but I gotta go with 26 just because of the flavoring.
29. Yeah, so I would do 30 and 26. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your second, Pedro? What's your first?
Yeah, I am 30 and
I'm-
36.
This is another set
Yeah.
where they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, for whatever reason, didn't like 26, 27 very much.
Okay.
And like 26 has a lot of malt to it, and like the next three more.
26 to me is one of those like I
27
would
is too
enjoy
light.
to drink
Yeah,
one
I
or
think it
two
might
of
be-
these.
I think it might be 28 or 30 for me, but it's hard to say.
I feel
We
like
agree 30 is
30 is it's easy drinking but full bodied. And
Yep.
Can we agree 30 is top?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm moving 30 up.
30.
Oh yeah, for sure 30. And then
Consensus.
And then for second,
I think 29. It's basically 29 is basically 30 without as much flavor.
okay, that's a lot of hoppiness too.
Yeah.
Run out of headspace.
Food is not that.
I like
that big.
28 a lot though.
I cannot get behind 28. But that's just me.
I like 28 a
Yeah.
lot.
I like 28. I'm not.
28 second. No, okay, I think we're gonna do
I don't
30,
think it's
29, 26, 28, 27.
Oh wow.
Is that okay? Seeing as you guys have thrown yours away, so now I get to make the choice.
I would put 28 over 26.
Yeah.
Look,
It's
it's
fine.
3 versus 1.
I like
I just
28,
was
Yeah,
for me
yeah.
28 was just not. But yeah, y'all can.
I think
Go
it's
for
30,
it.
29, 28, 27, 26, 27.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that's
do
fine.
that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can you write down the final rankings for us?
We're on the downhill right now.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No, God.
Oh no.
We're all
They're on the
down.
downhill.
We're losing the beer maids.
Wait.
We're losing the beer maids.
None of you guys are big enough that I can fit into your dirndls, but I would switch up if we needed to. I'm not against cross-dressing, but with my body style, it just isn't going to work.
Number 1 is 30.
Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Okay, we are on the last round and one golden ticket has been out.
Two.
the whole
Two.
time.
He burned his.
Two have been used.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's called the
put my
sunflower
25 for
bias.
25.
Okay, I think it's called the sunflower bias.
No, I put my golden ticket
I
for
didn't
25.
note that on the last round though.
Sunflower bias?
Go, 25 was a golden ticket.
The sunflower bias?
Golden is when there was someone with power that says something over. It's like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the sunflower?
I think you at this point.
Yeah.
What? That's ridiculous.
Okay,
Wow.
sorry.
I will say every single round, I've actually been the first one to kind of give out my opinions.
One
So
guy's
What
doing
number was it?
30, and then was it
I don't know if just
28,
people just wanna
29,
follow or
26,
not, but-
27?
29, 28.
I'm sorry, 30, 29, 28, 26,
I'm
27.
here for the beer.
For the beer.
Does anyone like to lodge a comment?
No.
I'm a sunflower.
I will say personally,
I'm a sunflower.
I will say as a non really beer
Actually,
aficionado.
are you enjoying this?
Oh, I'm enjoying it for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I'm
Okay.
enjoying
I'm
it.
so sorry. Let me. You said you're not a
As
beer
a-
aficionado, and in the first round you were talking about forward flavors.
I was just based on what I was going with, right?
Hey,
But
He was influenced by the sunflower. I'm sorry.
John
No, no,
had
no.
an impact on him
No,
very
no,
early
no.
on.
no,
So why we sit next to
by
each other?
beer aficionado, I mean, I don't really try to get all the little mini flavors or this, and that. I understand kind of like what a flavor is
Are you
and it lingers and stuff, but that's about it. Other than that, but I didn't
Oh,
like
God.
28, and they ranked 28 as number 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm here for the food.
Okay.
Whoever
Pedro
made the
did a good
food,
job
whoever
cooking
made
the
the
food,
food.
All right, last round.
You made the food.
Final
Oh,
round.
that's
Final
right.
round.
That's
Final
right.
round.
There should.
All right. Here we go.
Oh my God, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it's like.
Woo!
So we only have.
Eat
more
sausage.
One more round, and then we have our top 7.
And then we got it.
You have to go through, redo one round.
Yeah, then we have to redo top 7.
Yeah.
Top 7. I mean,
So
you
2
know,
rounds left.
That's all. Yeah, if you finish those final stale
Hey,
beer,
I'm gonna say something here. 1, 9, 15, 20, 25,
With so many
30.
other treats.
So we have ranked in
I'm-
4
I'm
rounds the
excited for
last beer we
sustenance.
tried as the best.
Except for, well,
They're not the first 2, but the
Then the
last,
last
4
four,
rounds.
yeah.
Sponsored by Waffleton.
yeah.
That's does not say Waffleton.
Waffleton.
It says Bahansen.
What John said.
Bahansen.
Bahansen. Yeah, it says Waffleton up there. Too.
Oh.
You're right. You're right.
Waffleton by Waffleton.
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes.
Or is it Waffleton by Bahamson?
I think it's Waffleton by Bahansen.
Can I have one of your crunchy stick things?
Yeah, yes.
Crunchy rolls.
I don't know what it is.
They're Waffletons.
Are they Waffletons or are they Bahansens?
Bahansen is like the Hershey's,
Yeah.
Oh,
and Waffleton is like the.
okay. We need to have a real talk here. Generally, the thing it is the big letters, and the brand is
It's
the
all-
small.
No. It's all about the
Yeah,
brand.
I mean,
It's all about the brand.
yeah.
Okay, is it a Hershey's Milky Way or is it Milky Way Hershey's? I think it's the former.
No, you're wrong. That's okay, John.
Have a crunchy stick
Yes,
thing.
I will
Oh,
enjoy this
God.
crunchy stick.
So another freaking round.
Oh, these are like those little Italian stick things in the fancy
Oh wait,
tin.
no,
But
this
they're
sounds
The
good.
hockey sticks.
Is that it?
Oh,
Are we not
Japanese
getting a
ones.
35?
Uh-huh.
No, there's only 34, my friend.
Wait,
Oh,
Sure, take the whole thing. I don't need it. I'm fat enough.
Wait, can I have one? Try it.
34. That's it?
Yep.
Nice
Okay.
and light.
Oh, that's good.
This is very orange flavored, like orange looking. Why does it look so orange to you?
And 31?
31 looks very orange to me.
You know,
Did
they'll
they
give it to
put
you.
spicy schnapps in it?
I don't know.
No, it's just the way that the malt is.
Yeah, it just looks very orange.
I'll give it to you. It definitely has a. I'll go as a reddish tint.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Usually, you all in the final,
The
the final stretch, yeah.
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 Finally.
The final stretch.
Oh, there's
It-
another
it's-
one.
Hey.
What is that?
These are good. These are good.
Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We have to
George.
make it an
Surprise
even
for George.
Oh, unless they did something terrible to it.
No.
Please tell me you didn't ruin it.
Okay.
Per usual.
What is this?
No, it's good. It's good. It's going to be a nice palate cleanser.
Ooh, it
Nice.
smells good.
Cola is known to settle the stomach.
So do we drink that first and then
Yeah,
try the other
Oh,
four?
Yeah, we could start with that.
Yeah.
cheers, bros.
Cheers.
This is the fancy German orange cola.
And let's bring out that bottle, right? I mean, we know which one it is, right?
What?
Yeah, we can show it.
Is it the Paul Honor
Which one?
Cola?
Which one?
That last
Oh, the
one?
can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
You
That was very
display it
tasty.
As a beer mate. Showcase your hands.
Showcase your hands.
All right.
You won't blur out
I'm-
anything else.
If I don't get any kind of orange flavoring out of this, I'm gonna be disappointed because it looks very orange to me.
It is an interesting color.
Yeah.
So we try?
Cheers.
Ooh. It's got something going on.
Yeah, but I would not drink that all day. For sure.
Oh god.
Nope.
Oh, what is
I
that?
have no idea.
Ooh, it smells bad.
What number?
It has like a cherry.
31.
31, the worst of the whole freaking set.
Wow.
I don't know if I would give it that.
That's aggressive.
Oh, okay.
You haven't tried
like-
this
I like-
set.
I need
The
to. I need
union
to.
of everything you've tried so far.
I need to
You
have
also
some
did just
water. I did
eat
have.
chocolate.
I just had some chocolate and some cola.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know
It's
mine.
real bad. It's like flat. Like if I got served this beer, I would say something's wrong with your keg system.
Yeah.
I mean-
oh god. No.
I think it's a chocolate, guys.
Yeah.
No. They
Just
did.
make a note that we need to know what 31 was.
31
Yeah,
is shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like 32.
They just-
I already know where I'm at.
The hops are still too long in the tooth, but it's good.
Too long in the femur.
I think
So-
33 is better balanced.
So to me, 34 is my go-to here. I like 34.
I do 33 over 34. I think the 34 still has too much hops. Do 33 again.
That's what people are here for, right?
32.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
32.
I think the
is-
balance of 33 is
I have a
better.
hard time just drinking the beers.
Yeah, 32.
Just take a sip.
It's a lot of sips.
You'll survive.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna have to go 32.
32 it is.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, 32 over 33. 34 for sure, a little longer.
I mean,
They're both very good.
And
I like
31 is
33 better. I
last.
think the malt balance I like more.
But you wouldn't be able to drink that over a course of a whole day nonstop. That's the only beer choice.
I still think I would pick 33 over 32 on that.
No.
But it's
I
fine.
think
I'm good
what
with
you're, or at least what I'm tasting, 33 is very good.
it's very good.
Yeah,
It's-
33 tastes
it's
amazing.
Very
Yeah.
similar, or it's in sort of the traditional Oktoberfest
Yeah.
tasting line. And I'm after 34 beers, I want something different, which is why 32 is standing. at the table.
All right, I'm fine. I mean, I don't have a golden ticket, so let's do 32.
32.
Okay, 32.
Yeah.
And then 33 gets second by far.
For sure.
And then 34, and then 31 goes to like,
Holy hell!
It's trash.
holy
It's
hell.
trash.
Yeah.
It's 31 is. I'm
We're-
sorry. Whoever.
Before we put them on blast, I think we need to know what it
We
is.
are
No,
trying
you don't have to.
31 right now, and we don't think it's that bad.
Well, I'm not putting that in my Infinity Stein.
I refuse.
You got to.
You need a bigger
You have
Infinity
to.
Stein. What have you done?
You know, I'll just try to like.
Well, it's already done. This is the last round, so.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, what's your number?
So we're keeping 32. Number 2 is 33. Number 3 is 34. Number
Last.
4 is your cola. And number 5 is 31.
Yeah, the cola beat that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to recap, the winners were number 1, number 9, number 15 due to a golden ticket by John.
Yep.
20, 25 due to a golden ticket by Damien,
Mhm.
30, and 32.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So
Is
we're
there
pouring
enough
this-
of those that you could pour fresh glasses, or would,
I will pour more into. No, it's I can't. I don't-
all right?
No,
okay,
no.
one. Pull out your.
I think we
Yeah.
can probably.
One.
I mean, I have enough of each that I can do it.
Yeah,
with
I
a
can-
sip
We will
around.
top them.
I drank some of
There's
that.
enough. There's enough for me at
One.
least.
9.
I could use a little more 1 and a little more 32
15,
I can use more at 15
for sure.
and
Just bring.
25.
Well, you can't bring over the bottles because we'll see it. Yeah, I think we can all close our eyes. We'll put our heads down
Or
like school children.
But I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Why don't we
so-
step away?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
step away.
Oh yeah, go in the bathroom.
We'll all
Okay,
go in the
but does
bathroom
everyone have
together,
the right cups
and-
at least?
Yeah.
1,
Hold on,
9,
hold on. Let me just.
15, 20, 25, 30,
32.
32.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna.
Yeah. Don't put like
Did
way
you get
too
rid
much.
of your 9?
I did, yeah.
Okay, 1, 20. Just don't eat more food. It's your problem.
Don't eat more food, or do it.
Yeah, well, I'm telling Pedro because he's like.
I mean, Pedro is.
Put it this way, he's at a healthy BMI.
Pedro needs 2 additional. I have to take this cup away from you.
Give me that cup back.
Pedro ditched 2 of his cups. You can't have that.
You have a bunch of maybe not. Alright, what else do you do?
Okay, so we have to refill them. So we have to find the winning years.
Number 1.
Okay, so Pedro. And then,
I
Okay.
get 1, you get 9.
wait, where's the little book?
Where is it?
Why?
We lost the tray and we lost the little book.
We lost the tray.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, so number 1 is this.
Oh, here.
It's this one.
Then why do we need the little booklet for?
Because the rest, I don't know.
Oh,
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so
5,
let's
6,
go with
7,
one.
No, it's part of the table.
Okay, well, the boys can't see, so like look at each of their number 1s and put a little more.
Someone's coming.
Okay,
So
and
we're
then
supposed
Pedro
to
ditched his 9.
Wait, well, just want to read it for Halloween.
Hey, we go.
Or go
Oh,
outside.
wait.
Go
Where
away!
do I
Go away!
Go away.
go? Well, that way. They go out this way. They're
Yeah, that
not
side.
like here, yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
You guys wanna like look in the background?
And do you have extras in that?
Oh, this one?
Yes.
So do we pour more than what we had originally poured, or just
No.
just that much?
This is 9, okay.
Do you want to put ice in them? They're probably really hot now.
9.
Who's coming over? I'm looking for King Drop.
Is this that one?
Oh, found it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is good.
Oh, I guess we should keep these for like showing them the. Okay, so I'm gonna put the finals right here. Yingling. Yingling? Oh, that's this one. Oh, perfect. We have extras of these.
Did we have extra of this one?
No, that's the only one. What,
This one's pretty-
what number is this? The 8th one? 20? My pores are gone on the table. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
We're looking for Fest beer.
Oh, here.
Which one?
Fest beer.
This one.
B52.
Oh, which?
20.
25?
25.
Okay.
30. Good company.
Should we? Yes, this one. And then there's 32.
Oh. Should we put all the winning beers like right?
Yeah, they're on the corner.
Best beer, Weizen.
We could try to have them guess the order of these 7, or like
Yeah,
which one was which.
so we're doing
Okay,
best
right here.
beer. This one's all the winning ones.
That one was in here. And that was 32. It should be that one. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. 32. And then let me see which one. 31 was the worst ever, so let's pull this one to here.
Should we throw them on a? No.
Okay, let me see the other.
Pad Thai would slap. Just saying, I'm just pouring.
John Langley was number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. St. Arnold, Oktoberfest. This one.
Not to rock the boat, but I haven't seen Off it.
Oh, you should.
You haven't seen it?
10.
Barbie?
I've only
Tampoco,
seen-
dude.
I know.
Where have you been?
Under a rock, clearly. You haven't watched them either?
I watched Barbie.
I tried watching
I'm a
it the other day,
feminist.
but co-parent was like, nah, I don't watch that. We want to watch it. I'm not watching Flash.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I'll go back and watch it. I just haven't sat down to watch it.
My dad wants to go watch Barbie. And
No.
I was like, nah, we'll go later. He's like, I guess I'll just wait when it's on TV. And like, he clearly wants to watch
I don't
Barbie.
know what app Porter has if they were already following their movie.
Okay,
Is
you
it
can
HBO?
tell them to come back while I'm finishing this.
But I'm like that. You're like a Mexican man. What do you want to watch? Oh, I don't know what you said. So David sometimes says things that I have no idea what he says.
You know Spanish, don't
No,
you?
but what you say?
I'm a soft.
I said it incorrectly.
Tú
Tú estás empieza por nosotros.
Okay.
Are you ready for us? But it's not
Sí,
the
No, no,
correct.
no.
Yeah.
This is David
Estás
sometimes says
listo
things.
para que. Estás lista para que.
para nosotros.
Estás
It
lista
wasn't-
para
Thank you. I said it really bad. Thank you.
So I looked at you thinking you were going to talk German, so I was just trying to interpret German.
It's just terrible
So
Spanish.
she responded back in German.
Sorry, that was
Okay.
proper German.
So once upon a time we were in Costa Rica when we were driving through literally a neighborhood we weren't supposed to be in, and a woman came out and she's like, "You stupid gringos, turn around. This isn't how you get to the waterfall. You passed it." And I didn't understand a word she said, but her dog was sleeping in the middle of the road. So I moved her dog off the road, and I'm like, "No, we're good." And then we ended up in the middle of a farmer's field at a giant wooden gate that looked straight at Jurassic Park that literally also said, "You stupid gringo, you're not supposed to be here." And then it clicked that she already said that 15 minutes before. So that is the level of Spanish that I know. And I'm like, come on.
All right.
That's more or less the level of German I know.
Okay.
I know more.
All right, let's do
I'm gonna
this.
move this plate. You want me to move this plate out of the way?
Yeah, you can move it out of the way. So for us, so me and Pedro have a golden ticket. Does that mean we can veto and say which one we like? the
Oh
most?
yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
can. I
At the
didn't
very
think
end
about
of everything?
saving.
Yeah.
For
on
the
order.
final say?
Yeah, on the order. Yeah.
But I mean, we can influence you
No,
with
but
words.
the final one, the one that we like the most.
Sunflower vibe.
Sunflower.
Just saying.
vibes.
Yeah. You do have the veto. Yeah.
So here's the question: is this a silent
Huh?
or a loud?
I don't know how we're
I
doing
think
this.
this is out loud because like
Okay.
there's gonna be a lot of discussion on these. Either the best,
All right.
the best of the best.
I want to rank them just on smell. All right, based on smell, 15 and 32.
Jeez. Okay.
Do it.
I didn't. So I, John, you have way more space. See, mine are like kind of ranked. Here, hold on. Let me do this. 1, 9,
What did I do?
15, 20, 25.
I can speak terrible fake Spanish.
Okay, let's see.
It's because like, you're gonna teach your daughter Spanish, right? And I'm like, I think that's a bad
Yeah.
idea. Like, I think it's a terrible
We're not
idea.
gonna know what you're saying.
Yeah, no one will. They're gonna be like, "Who taught you Spanish?" Like, my dad, he's mostly
I'm
German.
waiting for Peter to make the next comment, but this involves his son.
Oh no, what happened?
Jessica always talks to him in Spanish.
To Pedro's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he understands some of it,
Okay.
but then Jessica will try like some more complicated Spanish, and he's like, "Huh?"
Oh
Like, "Oh, hola, Elias, ¿cómo estás?" He'll say like, "Oh, nice, good," you know.
Yeah.
And we're probably in English, but whenever she goes into a more complicated sentence, it's like, "Oh, ¿qué comiste hoy en la escuela?"
no.
Huh?
That's- How are you doing in school?
No, what did you eat in school?
Thank you.
Sometimes I get home and I'm like,
This is number one's very inoffensive.
Instead. Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to eat.
It's been a
Number
while.
2 is very
Yeah, comiste
inoffensive.
is more like a peer, but if it's like a
Number
superior,
15 is okay.
¿qué comió?
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's really
20's got
Spanish.
such. 20 is very bold.
And then these
Got a lot of flavor in it.
I'm going back to my smell test again.
25 is ultra bold. The most flavor so far. Not as much aromas there. 25 has the strongest aroma to me.
25?
I
Yeah.
think 20 does.
20.
It's between 20 and 25, but I think 25 is stronger to me than 20.
Yeah,
20 and
I
25.
think 20 for me, but
Really?
Is
yeah.
Pedro right there?
Huh?
I just get 20,
Hopefully not.
20,
We gotta finish this.
25 has more of a like chocolatey, malty flavor, like
Hey, there he is.
than the other ones.
Lots of beers ahead of
We've
us.
been learning Spanish. It's fine.
So I was telling a story time,
Story
okay.
time.
and it involved your son. So
Oh, my son?
we were talking about
What do you do?
learning Spanish,
Oh,
and your son knows Spanish, some Spanish.
actually, sure.
Yeah. because he knows like some basic stuff.
Yeah.
He was pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knows everything I say.
But there's some times that you say some more complicated stuff, and then he just looks at you like with a blank stare, like, huh?
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's what I do.
but you understand Spanish pretty good, huh?
So it's interesting from an SRM perspective. 9 and 20 are the only two that actually probably hit the color of a Marzen.
Yeah.
Huh.
Everything else is just lighter.
Yeah.
But to our original point when we talked about this, we wanted to pick a beer that we could drink nonstop.
I'm also
the whole
interested to see how many of these are German versus American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we didn't have a ton of beers outside of Texas, but how many we hit any of the ones? All right, we're gonna start.
Let's do this.
Go for it. I think
Order, reverse order.
Let's just do one silent,
Okay, one
and
side.
then we go and talk through it. We don't have to
Okay.
say what it is, but
Okay, I think the one that I'm just gonna
This
put ice in.
one and this one are both pretty good.
It was a little strong.
It was a little strong.
Yeah, I was tasting.
Where's the?
I think there's some left over.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, put some ice on it.
Did you try that one too?
I said it.
That one's not bad.
this is really tough. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a chocolate.
Yeah, I think it was a chocolate.
They all have very similar profiles. I guess we can talk now. By the way,
One side.
I'm still trying to like narrow this down.
Get out of here. I think we're like 75 and 20 minutes away.
And then until I do like 23 a week, but not both of them besides my thing. Like German and history.
Dang. Okay.
Like mine. There's like one person that was English, but because it's awesome.
All right.
All right.
I'm ready.
I think I'm ready.
But I think it's like Scottish, Irish, German.
Okay. So
Both sides are like very German.
I went into this thinking, okay, I'm gonna be going on a like big bender. I'm drinking for 2 days straight. And what is the one beer that I'm gonna be able to drink and not be switching up back and forth or feel overly bloated or feel so full, right? And to me, number 30 had the best profile.
Okay. 30 was my number 2, so I think that I'm very similar with you.
30 was my that is the one beer that I felt like I could drink nonstop for 2-3 days and still enjoy and get a good flavor out of it.
So I had 20 and 30 next to each other. I put 20 over 30.
Oh, really?
I think the primary reason is that 30 is slightly fresher than 20. And I actually think 20, both in its color profile and in its flavor profile, is better. I think it has a little bit more of the dark malt, which I like. For Oktoberfest. So there's an interesting concept in the way Damien set this up, which is they're going to sit somewhere and drink a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
So if it's 100 degrees outside in Texas, I'm going to sit somewhere and drink a bunch of beer. I'm probably going to drink like Corona, right? With lime or something, right? So Oktoberfest, it's fall, it's cold. So realistically, Houston time, you're almost talking late November, early December to kind of hit that.
Yeah.
And so you have to think about sitting in that climate and what you want to enjoy.
Okay.
And so through that lens, I like to have a little bit more malt balance, which is probably why I kind of like the 20 a little bit more. But I'm interested in y'all's opinion.
To me, 20 just has too much of a forward flavor
I think it does.
to be able to drink for a long period of time. Like I wouldn't mind drinking 20, like make 1 or 2 beers of 20 to get the night started.
Yeah,
But then afterwards, like
it does have
I
malt
can't.
forward flavor.
I don't think I can continue drinking 20, the whole night.
yeah.
Like I would need to switch it up.
I had
At some
actually
point.
20, 25. Like 20 for me.
So you had 25 up there. Okay.
For me, 20 was like that perfect balance of you had the malt, but it was not heavy enough that you could just continue to drink it the whole time. 25 for me was just more full-bodied,
Yeah.
and I just enjoyed it a lot more.
So you say 25
But
is more full body.
I can't have too much of it. So from the criteria of like having a lot of it at a festival,
Right,
that's where
25 is more full body.
That's
Yeah.
why I would
Yeah,
pick 20.
to me, that is why I actually had number 1 as my second choice.
Yeah,
it's
one
very light.
Because it's very light,
Yeah.
and I could just drink that nonstop the whole time.
One was probably
Again,
my
go-
third.
Yeah,
Yeah, one was
For
probably
me,
my third.
one is too light, but you're right. It's quite crushable.
Yeah.
you're right, exactly.
Yeah, if I had to do 20, 25.
You're lost.
This is a hard
Pedro,
thing to do.
Pedro,
This is
where were you
7
at?
years.
Yeah, so
Actually, for whatever reason, I thought the first 3, whatever those numbers are,
1,
1,
9, and 15.
I had those ahead of 20 and 25.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But that was my first go around. I did like 30 and 32 quite a bit, but for some reason I had 20, 25 pushed to the side.
I think on the light scale of it, yeah, like 1 and 15 for sure. You
Yeah.
could drink those.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
But I put them at the end because it's
Again, because when you're 30-ish beers into tasting,
Right.
different
what
beers.
what you want to, you have to sort of recorrect yourself of like
Well, that's
what do
why.
I want now versus what do I want versus like a Oktoberfest.
Well, that goes to the original start of this, right? We
Yeah.
wanted to find what beer could you start drinking,
Yeah.
enjoy at the beginning, but also continue to enjoy for a whole day, 2 days, the whole time you're drinking.
That's-
And not have to
I'm
change
feeling
it.
the end of the day of Oktoberfest.
So, what beer at the end of the
I
day
have to-
would
I
you
have to
still
go
keep
back.
trying to go?
I feel like 1 is that, right? Because it's like the perfect. I don't know. I feel like it's the perfect balance of
For me,
the Oktoberfest.
for me, the 30 is basically the one with a little bit more flavor. That's the way I look
I
at it.
agree. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I think I would go 30 over
30
one.
is the one, the same thing as 1, but just a little
little
bit
more
extra
flavor.
flavor.
I can, yeah,
But,
I
yeah,
can see that. I can see
I'm leaning towards 30 based on the feedback of this discussion.
Right.
I can see that.
And to Pedro's point, I mean that's a good point to make. Like we started this trying to figure out what is the one beer that you could just say, hey, I'm gonna pick this one beer and I'm gonna drink it the whole time during Oktoberfest and can't go wrong with it whatsoever. 30 beers in,
It's very good.
which one are you gonna go with? What are you gonna pick? You're not gonna pick a heavy, full-bodied, upfront and lingering flavor type beer because you're gonna be bloated. You're just gonna be like, oh, you're not even gonna want to drink that, right? But you still want a little bit of flavor.
Wrap it up. Who won?
Man, this is so tough.
You know,
I think there's a lot of consensus on
Can it-
30.
all at the one. Yeah, all at one time. Let's say what the number 1 is that we think at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
30.
one.
I go back to 1. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
I still have a golden ticket.
You have a ticket too.
Okay,
I do.
so-
I have a golden
I don't know
ticket
if they
too.
apply in the,
I mean,
final
This is
round.
terrible.
Yeah.
The first beer that you tried was
This
the
what
best
happened
one.
last.
Well,
this was
see,
last
I'm
time,
picking
right?
30, and
Yeah.
I got my golden ticket for
And he's
30.
picking 1.
At this point, everybody chooses their two.
Yeah, I have that. Okay.
Clearly,
You
30
want
and
our
1 are in the top.
Seriatum?
30 and 1 are the top 2.
Not
I
30
think.
And
one
then
at the top.
after that one, give me numbers.
Number
30,
2.
20,
20. 20 has got to be number 3.
3 is number 20. Yeah,
I think
Third,
15 would go after 20, personally.
yeah.
As
I
one-
like 32 over 15.
Ben goes sneaking in.
I'm eating desserts. This is too heady for me.
Okay, you're out. You
Yeah.
The 3 of you can decide this.
to me, 32 has a little bit of lingering, more flavor than the
15 or
15.
You have one of
It
these.
lingers a
15
little
has
more.
more hop flavors, good choice, more malt. You don't like lingering malt flavors.
I don't like-
lingering hop flavor.
There you go.
That's interesting.
There you
And
go.
I'm the opposite.
Alright,
When I've had a lot of
it's
beer,
32.
I can
It's a
handle
three.
lingering malt,
Alright,
but
it's a
too much
2-1
hops.
vote. 32, 15.
Sure.
All right.
And then 9.25. Is that okay? Or 25.9? I don't know. You guys can pick.
Yeah, 9
I would
was
say 25-9.
Okay,
25 and
25.9.
9, yeah.
25-9.
So
Yeah.
1 and 30, I think, are tied for number 1. I can't do one over the other.
And unfortunately, I have a golden ticket for 30. Pedro has a
Yeah,
golden
he
ticket
has a
for
golden
1.
ticket for 1. So it's like,
So,
All
All
right,
right,
we're
tight. We're
so between the 2 of you,
all right.
you have to
We
decide
disagree.
30
I like-
or 1.
and they disagree.
Hold on,
Either
let me
one
do
likes
one.
I
one or
like
the other.
30.
I like 30.
I like
Over
30.
1.
You do?
I think 30
So,
wins.
okay, 30 is going to be
So
number
30
1.
wins.
And 1 is number 2.
1 is number 2.
Okay, so I'm going to bring out those cans.
Okay.
But did you do the whole order?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
got
did
the
the whole
whole
seriatum.
order.
You were eating
31,
cookies. It's okay.
20,
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
that.
What is the winner?
30.
31.
I want to know what that one was.
Drum roll.
This is so much beer.
Yeah.
So much beer.
didn't seem like a lot, and it's still like when you tell them like I had 30
I'm
sips
more
of
full
beer.
than I am. Like,
Yeah, where I'm just like
Number 30.
What the fuck is this?
What is
Good
that?
Good Company
Wow.
Munich style fest beer.
where's good
Wow,
company
I'm
out of?
disappointed at us.
Well, no, I think it's good. Where's good company out of? 5.5%.
DT Vermont.
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 There you go.
Out of
You
Vermont.
guys officially.
We screwed ourselves.
No, this is good.
What's number one?
Vermont's really good.
And number one.
Number 1.
What?
Real Ale
Hey,
Oktoberfest.
Wow.
It's one. It was in the high categories in previous years. So
Yeah.
What were the German?
All right.
I mean, what were
Okay, now I have.
What's the rest of them?
I have the whole tranche of the number 1 beer.
Okay, let's do it.
Here we go.
Wow.
Not one of any of the German ones.
I know.
I really like that one though. Hot damn. I don't know how we'll ever find it because out of Vermont is hard. But I'll send my dad a note and be like, hey, we tasted 35 different beers. And this was the best of all, including 10 German ones. And this was their favorite. So,
And it wasn't just my favorite. It was 4 different people.
Yeah.
Completely different. Third place?
Yingling. Yeah.
Yingling. This is cheap shit.
Number
Oh,
one?
good shit. Good
I
shit.
do want to say Among Us, that was her number 1.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was number 1, right?
The beer wenches.
We only opened 4 beers.
The beer wench number 1.
That is number 20.
That was 20, right? Or 50?
That
Was
was
that
I
20.
think that was 20.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Where are the Germans?
Yeah.
Where are the Germans?
Here's one. Here's
All
one.
right.
Yes.
All right.
32.
That is a German.
We got a German in here.
Why
That's
Stefano?
Why haven't Stefano? Stefano?
Can't fix the
I
label.
have to look at it.
Yes.
I think it's Vince Stefano.
Bench Stefano?
I don't know. Am I right? You know more German than me. You spent 5 weeks there.
5.
I did.
Kingsbrow?
You know, Kingsborough was in the top 10, I think, in previous years.
Man.
Where's the threes company one?
Wow.
B52? Okay.
B52.
Wow. We're terrible.
These are the top 7?
We're a bunch of basic Americans.
Hey, at least I got one of the ones I guessed was in the top.
Hey,
I feel good about
Great
that.
heights.
Great heights.
Wow.
Great heights.
Hey, I will say we did also have that smoky beer that we really
Honorable
all enjoy.
mention. Can you bring out the honorable
The smoky, the smoky.
Is number 10,
10?
which is this one.
Wow.
That's honorable mention.
Hey, can you tell me if 11 was Shiner?
11
Is this?
was not.
Okay, what was 11?
I have that one.
Oh, this is the.
The smoke
The
beer.
smoke-
If it wasn't that, then I think it might have been Sam Adams.
Guys, try this.
If it
Just
wasn't it,
go,
then I have no idea
Yes.
what I'm talking
go
about.
somewhere
That's a
and
really fun
find
beer.
this. It's I don't
Smell
even
it
know how to
first
say
before you even actually take a sip
It's
of it.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's
really, really
11
neat.
will
Great.
come out because it's in the bottom tranche. It will come. It will come out.
Wow.
Okay. So
Okay.
then, let's see what else. Okay, the John Likey.
The
The
John-
first one that was a John Likey
What?
is this one.
So
Ah,
basically,
St. Arnold's.
In the
Okay.
first round where Chuck said he liked it.
Okay.
You had the honorable mention.
okay.
Okay.
There was a
Got some of this.
comment about.
Sure.
Okay, so in round 3, John used his golden ticket.
Yeah.
Override number 13.
What was 13?
So 13 would have been. This would have been the winner. of
New
John's
Magnolia.
ticket.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
ruined it.
no. It's good. It's good.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Wait, so what did I override it with?
You overrode it with number 15.
Yeah.
Which was the King's Brew. Okay.
Which
So these were
was
kinda
Kingsborough
contenders.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I bought this and I had it and I
So
thought,
in round
damn, this
5,
one's gonna be good.
Damien
I've never
used
even
his
heard of this
golden
place.
ticket.
We're losing.
Uh-huh.
Too
Yeah.
many stats.
Go,
Okay.
go.
In round 5, Damien used his golden ticket to make B52 the best beer
Okay.
go through, but everyone else wanted 23.
Oh my God. Sam
Which was
Adams.
Sam Adams.
Sam
Okay.
Adams?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
We're the,
Alright.
the basic.
So,
the most
yeah,
basic.
that was the contender for
Number
I-
28,
You can say basic or you can say high quality of
Yes.
brewing control.
Yes.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
right.
No, it's incredible.
Okay, you don't like number 28.
This was the one you said, I do not like this
No.
beer.
Oh.
No, I do not like that.
Wait,
Stop.
which one was 31? Was it 31 that sucked?
Finally, 31.
31,
What is
the
31?
horrible.
It's the worst beer, and then I have the whole tranche of the worst beers for the night. So
Which one was 31? The
Oh, no.
worst beer
Oh,
ever.
no.
Poor Klaus.
Did you pick
I
that?
love Klaus.
I think
I
it
do
was
too.
the
I love
chocolate.
Klaus.
No,
You think
but
the chocolate ruined it.
Good night.
Damien, you gotta let the viewers know, man. That is
I'm
what you said was the
sorry.
worst ever.
I'm sorry.
Did
It
you pick-
was.
Did you pick it as a?
The worst.
I love Klaus.
Everybody
What-
all together, we said it was the worst
Klaus
one
is
ever.
a German style, brewery.
What was
and
our top picks?
All right,
Oh, here
and
you go.
then, okay,
It's too happy.
you gotta move that out of the way.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, so then these ones are the remaining, besides the non-alcoholic and the worst one ever. These are your lowest beers in every category.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
John, you and I.
Yeah, I know we
I
both thought ING
Wow.
was gonna be good.
And the Hofbrau was in that bottom bracket.
It-
Jesus.
So y'all thought those were the worst ones?
And the War Center, man.
Man, I bought a 24
My
pack of
Three's
that at
Company
Costco.
24
What the
pack.
fuck? Now we gotta drink 24 packs of this, man. Come on.
So where did the Three's Company cool looking,
Yeah,
cool, the
that
cozy
one.
one, the
Yeah,
cozy
so
one?
that was a previous year's winner.
Yeah, where'd that one go?
What's this place? Katy,
No
Texas?
label.
No label,
Oh,
yeah.
no label.
Yeah.
Yeah, this came in second place in its.
In
Okay.
its round. Okay.
Okay.
Against
So-
which one?
Number 20,
Yeah, against the.
Against number
which
20,
which
yeah.
Yingling was like number 3. So okay.
Yingling
Hey.
won in
Wow.
that category.
Yeah.
So
And
it
then
would have
the
probably been
remaining
in
were
here.
in the middle, and I didn't.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
All right, so fun fact: buy Yingling Oktoberfest. You can buy that shit
Anywhere.
And it's
yeah,
very
it's
inexpensive.
fucking
And if you're in
great.
Texas, this real ale, you can find it anywhere too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's consistent, right? Like it's
Yeah.
won
Multiple
top
years.
10 in
I mean,
multiple years.
Real ale is great.
Real
The
ale.
brewery
Yeah.
is great.
It even has the Prost in there. Look at that. They know
I
what they're
should have
doing.
put that one first.
They know
so
what they're
Good
doing.
Company's Vermont. That
Good
one.
company,
that-
Vermont. I don't. This
I
is
mean-
a little bit harder to find, I would say,
Yeah.
but
Where'd
you
you find it?
I don't know.
It fell off a truck.
Yeah.
And then in fourth place, the one German beer,
There you go.
Weihenstephaner.
Lion Stephaner.
Now,
There you
with again,
Wow.
a caveat to all
Says
this is
world's
that
oldest brewery.
this is the choice of the beer that you could just drink nonstop without having to change it up, right?
Right. Yeah.
Not the best tasting beer, because to me the
No.
best tasting beer was this smoky one.
This smoky
Yeah.
man.
The best
Ooh,
tasting flavorful beer was this smoky one.
You have to try it. You have to try it.
Yeah,
It's such an amazing one.
but if there was a beer that I'm gonna start drinking from the morning when I wake up and go to
From
Oktoberfest,
the moment you wake
and
up.
exactly,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
If I'm at Oktoberfest and I'm drinking and I don't want to be changing up my beers or changing up everything, that's what I want.
Let's go to Vermont. Does
Yep.
Vermont have a good Oktoberfest festival?
There are a bunch of good ones in the Northeast. I've
Yeah.
been to any in Vermont.
Well,
Yeah.
They did a good job with that one.
yeah.
All right, how much to put this infinity beer down?
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers on the
Cheers.
Infinity beer. Oh my god,
Ugh.
it's so freaking full.
Cheers.
Say we should chug it, but I would die.
No.
Oh god, no.
No, sorry. Sorry, everyone at home.
You can check it, but if you stop, you're gonna make it through
Do you have tomatoes?
Real
to throw at me?
And how would you rate that compared?
It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
It's really not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It was better in the
Thank
halfway
Klaus.
point. It was better in the halfway point, but it's not bad.
That's
You want ice?
It's just a bunch of different it's all blended together. It just tastes like beer to me
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There's not really a good
Man,
profile flavor there.
we really shit on German beers today.
Yeah. You know, it's
To be-
happy
well,
there.
to be-
They
look,
got before.
Shipped across the ocean.
Yeah.
and you also
They're not
have
necessarily as fresh.
Yes.
the ratio of the amount of contenders that we had with Germans versus the
Yes,
Americans.
yes. They're
Quite
a
off.
minority.
So
Yeah.
the fact that one even made it onto the top, like 3 or 4,
That's fair.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
But,
Pretty good.
I mean, I like Damien. I mean, I do really like Hofbrau.
I do, bro.
I don't know
and
if
it
it's
didn't, and it
drinkability.
didn't even make it anywhere in the
No.
top. It was in the bottom.
It's in the bottom, which is
Yeah.
insane. I mean, so and the Iyengar as well.
Yeah.
And I think we've had the Iyengar before. It's also made it towards the bottom.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
But
If you're in
Weidenstefan
Germany,
is usually
that
not
one's
that
really
hard to
good.
find.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually
Pretty
quite
good.
As far
findable.
as German beers go, it's pretty easy.
All right.
I would say, find this guy. If you're in Texas, this is easy find, and it's
That's a good one.
fucking good.
Number one?
It's,
That's a good
sorry.
one. Yep, number
It's
2.
good. It's really, really good.
Yep.
Number 2.
And then the
Nice.
smokehouse.
Drinks.
It's a smokehouse.
Yes, incredible.
Now the smokehouse is one that I think you just gotta enjoy one to have a good flavor for. Like to Pedro,
Really
to your point with a cigar, or
Yeah.
like if you're smoking some brisket, like if you're here in Texas and you're smoking some brisket, you're doing something like
you
that.
buy this bottle, and that's
Yeah.
all you're having the whole night.
Yeah.
It's
While
amazing.
while you're
It's freaking
while your
strong.
brisket is in the cooker, in the slow cooker,
Yeah.
you know, you're waiting and you spend those 8 hours waiting for the brisket to kind of go through its thing. That's what you drink for sure.
Man, I
Really?
think this Sam Adams was pretty good too.
Sam Adams is good.
New Magnolia.
New Magnolia is a great
Great-
brewery.
great brewery.
They're actually still relatively new, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They have a great Italian
Yeah.
pilsner.
Almost anything they make is freaking amazing.
Yeah. Or hometown favorites.
I mean, in the Heights area, Great Heights is probably my
Great Heights.
go-to. Every time I go there, I pick up an entire case of beer. Make very good IPAs.
Thank you guys for watching. For those who joined live, thank you, Michael,
Lauren.
Michael and Lauren, pretty much the only 2 people. Thanks, guys, and have a good one.
See you later.
Bye.
Have it going.
Wait, will Instagram tell you who joined live on Instagram?
Maybe. I didn't even know it was still on.
You want to go ahead and do your outro or anything like that on this thing?
The what?
Your outro. That way you just have one video to download and you can just clip it up and everything. It makes it easier for
Well,
you.
the phone's still on, but it's paused. It went into low power mode, so I don't know if that paused.
Oh, I might have just paused everything. Yeah. So if you want to do like a proper outro to your YouTube video, you might as well just do it now and get it out of the way. And then you just have one video that you download that you clip up and cut out and do what you gotta do.
It's gonna be really fun to edit in 3 hours.
No, yeah. Oh, I've done that before with you, John.
I don't think we took 3 hours, maybe.
Thanks for joining, everyone. This was an amazing round of beer tasting. And if you haven't already, subscribe because we were going to do more of these videos. And we're the beer mates.
Right here.
Beer mates. Come on.
Like and
Come
subscribe.
on. Like and subscribe. Click the alert button so you can get some more of these live shows that we're doing the entire year. Thank you. And see you later. Stay healthy, my friends.
Prost.
Prost. All right.
Good deal. I need to.
Guys, there's like 15 beers here to finish.
Oh, God.
I know, there's
Guys,
so
you guys
many
have to
beers.
finish all of yours.
Hey,
No, I can't.
So many beers.
I cleared out my
So
section.
many
What are y'all
beers.
doing? Hey, John.
You did good.
I cleared out my section.
You did really good. You did way better than we did.
Normally, 2 years ago, John and I would have cleared them all.
I would die.
I cannot.
And now they're washed.
Where are the orange
That's it.
I just want meat as dessert.
I got this.
Here they are. Ash, did you have one of these?
Last time I gave her a blind. I'm gonna put the.
And I like- I opened like it like this, and it was just like.
I don't even know how the live stream went.
It was a cat, just.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. But we'll get some dessert.
Like,
I'll get some dessert. I might get one.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I'm not really sure it'd be soft.
Yeah, they have orange in them.
no, but like even the.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, John, give us the breakdown. How's it been being a dad now?
Yeah. Oh, me, that's been fun.
John has a little baby.
She's 4 months now. As of like 2 days ago.
2 days, 3 hours. 5 seconds.
Something like that. Or like 5 a.m. No, it's been good. I mean, so I've been doing like 3 days on, 2 days off at work.
Oh, that works.
Becca's been watching her. Like, so we did 7 weeks of maternity leave. and then kind of like part time, and then she'll start daycare next month. Second week of October, something like that. So no, she didn't.
So if you do the math, we drank about 6 beers.
You guys need to finish.
6 12-ounce beers. About 74 ounces.
You guys need to finish more beer. Look at all this beer.
There's a whole like stein there, but
Like I've
It
seen
needs
John
to be in
drink.
a tray full of ice, so it's cold.
Yeah, go for it. There's ice.
No, I'm not lightweight.
yeah.
Pedro's like, have a snack.
Pedro, it's good to acknowledge, be able to acknowledge that.
Yeah,
For
If
sure.
Becca was here, what would her response be about parenthood?
Oh, she loves that. She's very.
My brother had twins, and he told me 2 days after they were in his house, when and how do I get a second? He's like, I have freaking done.
It's easy.
I
And
this.
this.
Is it gonna ruin it if I click end?
Wait, boy and a girl or?
How much twins is that?
I don't think so.
Most of
I,
them
like, are you gonna lose your recording if I do it? That's all I really want to know.
earlier than term, and then these were a bit earlier, so like 34 weeks. So he
See, I went down to the bottom and hit end stream, but I didn't want you to lose your recording.
The little monster is super weak.
Yeah.
So it takes 40 minutes to feed